We live? Are we live is the question. I think the answer is yes. But you never know these days. The answer is yes. All right, that should be good enough. Hopefully. I think we got the title set. Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Okay. Well, let's dive into it. Haven't been on for a little bit. I wanted to see some more auctions sold, that's for sure. Grant Hill outbid, forgot about him. Won a couple cards. Won a couple good cards. Nice. Like to see some more solds, though. Bit of a quiet day, makes sense. But the new set's not two, that's nice. Just 2 solds, 3 solds. We take. And did we get some good deals? But I'm guessing the market might be down a little bit. Definitely got some nice deals. Good one is Zaire real cheap. Okay, so 25, 15, 26. For cards, I'm gonna... Oh, we won another crystal. 33. Oh, we like that. We do like that. That should be good profit. Keep the new set. I'm not flipping them yet. We'll build up a little stockpile. All these guys are our day flips. What's up, Lieutenant Jambo? Just moving and grooving in the auction house a little bit, man. You know, the usual. Wishing a few more cards would have sold, but hey, I'm back on the Derek Queen grind, bro. You can't keep me. I mean, dude, look at this on Xbox. There's one up at 44. Still buying these in like the teens. I've sold all the other ones I've had. I probably flipped maybe 4 or 5 Derek Queens the last 24 hours. It's been nice. It's been nice. So I got one up at 44. I'll just undercut the dude. Hate to be that guy, but you know, just give him the old Big D Guru undercut. You guys know what I'm talking about. Garza just sold for 5. So weird when there's ones up for cheaper, but not a lot. Let's list them at 5 again. Patience. Patient pays off. How's your day going, Jambo? How's the day? How's the Grizzlies theme team looking? All of the above, man. I see no reason for this card not to maybe get a little bump, man. Let's just keep being stingy. Yeah, I'll get bid on tomorrow night. That's fair. Aldama at 15? Okay, first off, we will. Okay, whatever. And we will bid here again. Or not bid, but list. Not bid, but list. Ooh, this is a slapper song, dude. We gotta turn this up. You guys can barely hear it. It gets louder later, though. Gotta be careful. Don't want to blow out the old eardrums. John Starks at 25. I think that's good. See those listed at 60. We know they're not going to sell. There's some 30s. Don't love that. I want to get 36 out of them. 36 would mean about 32 off rip. I'd be 7K. 36 would be nice. I would like to get 36. So let's list one at 36, one at 37. What do you think? Just catching up on the greatness grind. I haven't been online since Sunday, so I feel a little far behind. Well, first off, it's chill, dude. And good for you for taking a little break. And don't feel far behind, man. The cards are cool, but one, it's a long grind, dude. I've been playing a lot, and I'm still pretty far away, dude. Like, I need 700 3-pointers. What I would prioritize is a few, like, I liked getting all of the diamonds and pink diamonds they gave us. So like prioritize, just some, like you're going to get points. Like you'll get points first, dude, which is going to get you pink diamond DeMarcus Cousins. It's unfortunate because points is Allen Iverson, but you don't even have to worry about all the specific stats. Just unlocking DeMarcus Cousins is pretty dope. And then when you play his game, you get this Connie Hawkins, dude, who I really like. This is actually one of my favorite cards, just as like a fun, cool card. Where is old? Oh, is he a hidden gem? He's super rare. He can't even get him on the auction house. He's actually a hidden gem. You'll get this card really soon. Super fun card. And yeah, so don't feel too far behind, man. I think KG's the easiest. I would prioritize rebounds. They go the fastest. I got him done way faster, and that was the one I wanted the most. And then I want Bird the second, but Bird takes a minute. 2,000 assists is a lot. I've done all the challenges. I've done every single person's assist challenges. And one, I still have 700 3-pointers and 400 dunks. And I most of these assists were on threes or dunks. So it goes to show you, like, assist is kind of the slowest one. But yeah, I'm actually gonna hop in the greatness grind right now too, dude. That's pretty much my strategy. I was gonna do a little auction house work. Feel pretty good about a lot of this. We want to sell a couple more things, but hey, I can't make things sell. All I can do is list them. Curious, maybe a little market crash tonight. I mean, the new set came out. Did you see the new tease for the new set, Jambo? There is some updates on the cards coming out tomorrow, and it's not, I don't know. People are saying it's not super strong. I'm a little excited about it. We got to run our test, so that's pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll see. So let's pull up my greatness spreadsheet. Oh, I gotta let the boys know we're live. Gotta let the boys know we're live. You know what I mean, man? And then we just do this, and this, and this. YouTube live for a short stream, boys. Everyone. Let's go. All right, we got that out. So we at least announced it. Okay, how's it looking? Who's in the new set? Let's check it out together, buddy. I think it's kind of cool. I like a lot of these cards. It's Dark Matter Ron Artest, which I think is super dope. I always like a Ron Artest card. Whoa, dude. A little too zoomed in, huh? All right, there we go. Maybe I get my face came out the way too. What do you say? There we go. All right, tomorrow in Myteam. So who do we got here, dude? Dark Matter Run Our Test is going to be really, really good. Really, really expensive, but really, really good. Dark Matter Brandon Roy, we'll see how much better. I'm sure I can predict the post already tomorrow. The Dark Matter's not that much better than the Galaxy Opal. Maybe, maybe not. The WNBA player, who knows? I don't know her game, but they're for whatever reason staying really rare. Sean Kemp, he will be good at what he does. Super athletic, rim running type dude. Probably not the best jump shot, but you never know. There's a high ceiling if they give him good sigs, but they usually kind of limit those cards. Jalen Green, that could be a good point guard, man. His diamond was pretty good. We'll have to see what they do their defense. That Petty Hardaway is going to be expensive. Everyone's going to want that penny. Keep in mind, the pink diamond was not in the auction house. So not a lot of people got to run the pink diamond. Not a lot of people have the pink diamond. Now they're finally giving us an auctionable penny. I expect that card to be very, very expensive, especially for a Galaxy Opal. So probably really good though too. Penny's a good card. Hassan Whiteside, nothing too crazy there. Let's zoom in on these pink diamonds a little bit. Hassan Whiteside, he's going to be a big body. You never know. Is that J.R. Smith? We know he's usually super offensive, not the best defense, probably not elite. Is that? Yo, that TJ Warren card, bottom right, sleeper card, guys. TJ Warren, I don't know if you all knew him in real life. He was kind of a hooper, had a couple good years. I bet you they give him a really good jump shot. That's probably he's going to be an offensive card. But the budget beast of the group has to be this Rudy Fernandez. Point guard eligible? Not point guard eligible, but Rudy Fernandez is always a really good card in my team, so I wouldn't be surprised. People are calling this a weak set, but honestly, I don't see it. I think this is actually a pretty strong set. I'm like, bro, at the top, they're going to give us two really good shooting guards in Artest and Brandon Roy. So, like, dude, those are two good top tier cards. Those are not dark matters. And then the Galaxy Opals, one will be amazing. Penny will be good. And then Kemp and Green both have potential to be good. It just depends how they do their SIGs and stuff. And then the pink diamonds, Hassan, it depends if they give him a little bit of a 3-point shot. That's a big body. He could be good. JR is always fun, maybe not elite by any means. It's Larry Sanders. People like running him, but he's not small forward. I think sometimes they go small forward, maybe not. Not sure about the pink diamond WNBA. Going to be good potential to flip. And then Rapier Alston, maybe. Depends on the jump shot. I think he's a little taller, like 6'4". He could be a budget beast, but dude, definitely Rudy. Rudy will be a good card. And then keep an eye on that TJ Warren. He's a potential good card. So overall, I think it's a good set, dude. Yeah, that Rudy should be really great, man. That should be really good. I think it's a W set. And again, I talked about it last time where we're being realistic, like this wasn't the best set, this Crossroads, but that's not a bad thing. It keeps pacing like consistent. Like, but dude, now the market's been really, really strong these last few days. Even these dark matters, they're all holding their value, which is nice. Like I could have still held on to my Tracy and I still would get pretty good value. Tonight he might drop a little because we are getting 2 new shooting guard dark matters. So, you know, that's something to consider. But in general, dude, dark matters are holding value, as are a lot of these pink diamonds. You know, they all go down. Like Grant Hill, he was like 200, 300 a little bit ago, but he's holding strong at 1. People are still bidding up on him a little bit. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good set, but not a game-breaking set. We got my man Jacob Frederick. I'm not ripping packs tomorrow. I'm waiting for next Friday. Probably a smart move. Probably a smart move for sure. Yeah, I will be just kind of flipping cards is going to be my mindset, to be honest. So yeah, dude, that makes sense to me, my man. Let's hop in a breakout game. Should we just go through the portal? Should we farm a couple more points? I think we just go through the portal. At what point, you know? At what point? Whoa, pushing wrong buttons here. And then breakout. And then we got to get our lineup set. We do need to get our lineup set. And I need my boy. We going Rashard Lewis? Guess we're going Rashard Lewis. Oh, we're going Bernard King. Pardon me. We're going Bernard King. Yeah, that's fine. And then where are we looking? Nate Robinson over Spud Webb. Guys, we're down to like the final. See how the spreadsheet is looking. This is all I need for dunks. We have done so much on dunks. I still need total dunks. I'm still like 300 dunks away, but we've done like all the dunk stats. The one stats I got to catch up on player points. I got to get all these points with these guys. But we've done pretty much all the shoot. I need like so many more threes is the only issue. Still need a lot of threes, guys, but we're getting through it. So we are using the spreadsheet. Yeah, All-Star next Friday. I mean, it was 81 cards. I think it will be a festival, Jambo. I do think it will be. And it's going to be... We'll see. I'm excited for it. I didn't play last year at this time, to be honest. I actually picked up this game after All-Star, so I don't know exactly what to expect. And I'm coming into it, I guess, with that. Like, I don't have a ton of expectations other than I'm looking at last year. They added 81 cards. And I mentioned in today's video, like, look at the average set. They add 29 cards. On a big festival, you know, they'll add a new set plus some festival cards. It's usually like 50, but dude, adding 80 cards to the game, it's kind of hard to not think it's going to be huge. And it's, you know, it's tough because I don't want to say, like, don't buy anything until then. We're obviously still making a ton of flips, and there's still really good value out there. But the question has to be, like, what kind of price fluctuations are we going to see? Is it going to be, you know, some night and day type price shifts, which in that case, you do want to be careful what you're holding on. We haven't seen a ton of night and day type price shifts, a few, you know, like new seasons and stuff, but you just want to protect yourself as best you can. I actually stopped playing last year, right? Okay, so you pretty much stopped like a month before I picked it up just last year, but I've played this year over year, just, you know, for different pockets. Sometimes I start earlier than others. This is by far the earliest I've ever started. I've never picked it up day one, and I've been playing this since day one. I got early access, and this has been my only game for really the last, gosh, it's been over like almost like 4 months now, I guess. And first time I've done that, and I'm excited. I did have that goal at the beginning of the year. I was like, I want to play one full year cycle of 2K, beginning to end, and just build a really strong account, not rip packs. You know, I get the pro pass, but yeah, not rip packs. Play the whole year, stack as much MT as I can, and just have a really goated squad. And because I still usually build a super goated squad, but even after when I start in like February or March or whatever, I just thought, I'm like, what would happen if I actually started from day one and just kept it consistent? And here we are. Here we are. So what happened last year, Jambo? Okay, it'll be tough for me to keep up once March MLB comes out. See, that's the truth, dude. A lot, you know, there's other games. Most people don't play just one game, and now I'm in the content creation, so like I'm sticking to this game. But even me, dude, I usually will filter between a couple games. Sometimes even with 2K, Myteam, I've always said MT is the most valuable resource. So like I'll stockpile MT and take a break for a few weeks. It's not the worst thing, and I do know other games come out. But what's cool is I have noticed this game gets random player bumps too. So like we might lose a player like you for MLB The Show, which is fair, dude. MLB The Show is pretty sweet. I know I have actually dabbled in MLB The Show as well, and only for like 1 year. I haven't done it year over year, but MLB The Show is a pretty sick Ultimate Team mode because they have their own. But we also get like we get a Christmas boom. Like a lot of people start playing at Christmas. And then what's cool is people actually start playing a little more during playoffs. Like NBA playoffs heat up, and this mode still is pretty thriving. I think the big drop off is when the NBA season ends. And I think that's in like May-ish, maybe early June. But once the NBA is like officially over, I do notice a change in this mode. It's just not quite as populated. But even then, dude, like people do play this year round. And I was in the park late last year, June, July, and it was never a problem finding a game. Always a lot of people playing. So yeah, you could do both, man. Especially if you're now that you're locked in, bro. Like you're on, we have a really good grind here on the channel. And dude, you can be a casual grinder when you have a bunch of MT and you just pick and choose your challenges. Like we don't have to be completionists in this mode, especially if you have MT to build out a good lineup, because we just grind challenges to build out a lineup. That's what we really are grinding these challenges for, is just to get a top tier lineup. Once you have a certain amount of MT, like you can just get any lineup you want. And so for you, if you're just like, yo, once March comes, I'll be like casually playing 2K, but grinding MLB, because then you'll be in the beginning of the MLB phase where you still need to build out that team. But essentially, you could kind of be like a rich retired dude in 2K in March. Just be like, yo, I got hella MT, play when I want with like the lineup that I want, and then I can grind. You're kind of starting over in MLB in March, and then it will all be cyclical. In September or October, you'll be starting 2K and then like winding down MLB. So it all works. All right, nice little 87 overall pack. Okay, so we got... I don't think we finished any official stats, because I still need a good amount of dunks with Nate Robinson. And then Bernard King, I don't think we got enough points. I'll be real with myself. So let's do this one. Nate Robinson, Bernard King. Yeah, that's the exact lineup we need. Bob McAdoo. Okay, we're good. Love that mindset. I'm just going to keep stocking up on MT. Yep, exactly. Back up towards a mill. And this is the dude, honestly, like you got to keep in mind. It's like, yo, maybe MLB comes out in March. Like, spend some MT here and there, bro. If there's a card out there you want, dude, like, go ahead and spend it. I know I'm hoarding right now, and I need to spend a little. I got to get better at spending MT, but it is kind of fun. I think it's fun for the channel. I don't know, dude. Like, I want this channel to be for everyone. And sometimes I'm like, well, if I'm sitting here with 6 million MT, is that relatable? Does the average viewer want to watch a YouTuber who's sitting on 6 million? It might not be like, not attainable for some of the viewers. But I think it's fine. And I don't know. I think you guys would like it if I maybe built out some cool lineups and spent a little MT rather than just focused on growing it. But the auction house is a big part of the channel. I think that is a core staple of my content, of like how I work the auction house and tips and stuff like that. But it's definitely stuff I think about, We got Kylum saying, what up? Summer is the best. Summer, dude, like people do play in summer, casually play, because every card comes out as juiced. Yep, exactly. And you can just pick up. Exactly, bro. You can buy invincibles on buyouts. Remember, they did a Carmelo Anthony locker code. My buddy started playing then, and he never plays Myteam. And I literally just texted him. I was like, bro, hop into Myteam and put in this locker code and run park with me. Next thing you know, he's running Invincible Carmelo Anthony, which at the time was like $1 million card before the locker code. After the locker code, his price went way down, of course. But still, the point remains. And yeah, summer's kind of glitchy, dude. And then it's like in summer, the real good cards you need like Wemby. Then like Wemby's expensive. Porzingis, like 7-foot plus invincibles are expensive, and other than that, everything's pretty cheap for the most part. Like, like KG, like, invincible shooting guard KG is expensive, but Other than that, you're probably getting people on buyout. Oh, Nate Robinson missed the dunk. Can't make everything. I'm for sure going to pick up my Grizzlies that are coming out in All-Star. I would, dude. I mean, maybe wait just a day or two. All you got to do the usual, Jambo, in my opinion. Just wait towards the end of the pack cycle and try to get them, so that's like 5 days after they come out. So like All-Star comes out on a Friday. Wait till the next Thursday. If you want, I mean, if you're really that jazzed, like go ahead and pick one up, or you could get a good deal before. But for, just if you wait a few days, you'll find a little closer to that floor price. And bro, during All-Star, that Ja Morant, he should be, I don't know, is he getting a new All-Star card? I don't think he's had the best year. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jambo, but that Galaxy Opal Ja Morant should be quite attainable. All right, Bernard. I don't want you to hit a 3, but we'll take a 2. Do I know how many points Bernard has? Okay, 49. 49 points for Mr. Bernard King. He won't get one. All right, yeah, well, then that Galaxy Opal. I would eye him, bro. Dude, that Grizzlies theme team could be nice, dude. We got to see Justin's theme team, Jambo. The other night he hopped on. He played me in a friendly, dude. The Wizards theme team is pretty nice, bro. He's got Sar, Galaxy Opal Beal, Pink Diamond Larry Hughes, Antoine Jameson, Kwame Brown. I was like, dude, any theme team, like any given day, a theme team can be nice, dude, for sure. Oh, Larry Cannon. My dude. My dude. My dude. Okay, here we go. Pass. One more for the 3. Come on, Bernard. His 3's a little wonky, but we greened it. What's your thoughts on my Cavs trade? It's tough, dude. I kind of like Garland. I think it's a win-win. I like Garland, but you guys have Donovan Mitchell, who they play too similar, dude. I'm excited to see. I mean, do you think this is the year? Let me ask you this, Jacob. Like, is this the year? Do you see a real shot now? Because the East is kind of wide open, dude. Right? Like, who's number 1 in the East? Oh, the Pistons. And the Pistons are that interesting team where it's like, yes, they're number 1, but they haven't really gone deep in the playoffs before. So even if they're a 1 seed, they're going to have a little doubt around them. Then you have the Knicks. We know the Knicks are there. So, I mean, do you think that puts you up in championship contention? Let me see, dude. Let me see. Pull up some standings, dude. I'm a numbers guy. Okay, so you guys are sitting in 4th right now. I mean, in a really good spot, all things considered, dude. Like I said, I like the Pistons, but it's just tough when you have like a new winning team. They were what, the 6th seed last year? So like the Pistons still have to prove it. But dude, I mean, 6 games is a lot. Okay, 5 games. 5 games ahead. That they're potentially cruising for number 1. Celtics are a bit of a, no one gave them a chance, and now they're playing really good. But I was surprised they traded Anthony Simons, dude, because he played a lot of minutes for them. He played a lot of key minutes. I don't know. We'll see. But the Cavs, dude, let's just check it out. I mean, dude, it's a nice group of boys you got there, dude. Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, James Harden. There he is. The beard, bro. The beard. It's got to feel good. I don't know, man. I think this is it, dude. This is a good chance for you guys. It's definitely going to be very interesting, which that I like, That I do like. All right, we're just hopping in another one. Hopping in another. Okay, what do we need? Robinson needs 11 dunks, and King only needs 8 points. He doesn't need 11 dunks. He needs 7 dunks. He needs 7 and 8. Okay, technically we could get both of them done if Bernard can hit some 3s. But I doubt Nate Robinson dunks everything. I would not be surprised if we get some layup animations. Oh, let's start off on a quick one, though. Would have liked an assist, but we need more dunks and 3s than total assists. So I'm trying to make every bucket off an assist. But if the occasional steal dunk happens with no assist, I'm not too mad at it because, again, we will finish assists far before we will finish dunks and 3s. Oh, you got to make that Nate contact dunk. And the foul, dude. And the foul. Okay, okay. Any other trades you guys are curious about? What's another big one that happened? Oh, Kawhi was maybe going to get traded, but that was all hoopla. And Giannis didn't get traded. I knew he wasn't going anywhere, man. That's a big player to get traded mid-season. I know last year we had the Luka AD trade, but that was an anomaly. And Anthony Davis already shipped. So weird, man. But I mean, Nico is out. Nico Harrison's out, so it makes sense where the new GM's like, well, I didn't make that trade. If Nico was still there, he can't trade Anthony Davis like that, in my opinion. Because you can't trade Luka and then trade that same guy next year. But it's the new GM, and he's like, yeah, we're just going to wash our hands of that. And I guess it's fair enough. I mean, they do have Cooper Flag, so they're like, look, we're just moving on. Like, Cooper Flag's our guy. We don't need to think about the Luka. Anthony Davis is just going to remind the fan base of Luka every time he hits the court. It kind of makes sense they traded him. It makes sense. Just got Boogie Cousins. Let's go, Jambo. Do his challenge. When you do his challenge, you're going to unlock that Connie Hawkins. It's not too hard. You got to score like 50 points. Dude, those challenges are annoying, bro, just because you can't get stats when you do them. That's the one issue, but they're worth it because you just get players right off rip, dude. And it's kind of nice, man. I like getting all those players. Some are good, man. Some are good. It's got to be green. Let's go. That's 7. How many? I thought he needs, what, 9? He needs 1 point. Oh, gosh. Well, we'll get as many dunks as we can. Leak out, Anthony. Go leak out, yeah. Contact dunk. Oh, we greened that one. We greened that one. Let's instant replay that. Possibly for the short. We got to get some good shorts up, guys. Oh. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. See, I want to try something. I'm going to make a quick phone call. Can we watch a Big D Guru video? Let me try something. It's an experiment. Okay, we're going to stop the music for a second. Bear with me. And we are going to put on King's Showdown. Game 1. Give me 5 minutes, guys. I got to make a quick... I do work. I'm having to do a quick work call. This is in... And I'm going to try to stay live. This should just take 5-10 minutes. So we're going to watch episode 1 of just the part of the gameplay for the King's Showdown. What happens if I go full screen? I might mess it up. That might mess it up. That looks pretty good. I guess it could be better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, let's go here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, that's having some loading issues. I gotta recenter this. We're learning as we stream, boys. We're learning as we stream. We stream and we learn and we learn and we stream. Yo, Zakian in the chat. What's up, my dude? He says he got someone good, boys. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, here we go. Might work. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I like it. There we go. Get that out of there. Okay. Okay. I think that's working. And let's see. Let me catch him on the chat. Just got Boogie. Wizard got that lineup when you sim too far in my career. Okay. Pink Diamond Anthony Davis. Where'd you get him from? Interesting. Pink Diamond Anthony Davis. Okay, guys. I'm going to let you all watch this for a couple minutes and I will be right back. I got to make a quick phone call. There's Oscar down low. What great defense by the team captain. He's going to get out and run. And I see Walt the Wizard. Can he get on the rim? No, he can't. I cannot believe he missed that. Walt, that is questionable. That was a questionable miss there, Walt. That is questionable. That was a questionable miss there, Walt. That is questionable. 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 That is I'm not gonna take you out, but I'm thinking about it. I'll be honest. You know, we come out, we want a big dunk. Ray Nod with the huge block. Get it back to him. See Lucas. I'm gonna give you another chance, Walt. What is going on there, Walt Williams? He gets the foul. Let's go. All right, deep breath. Okay, first point of the series is a free throw by Walt Williams. Who had that on their bingo card? If so, you do win the bingo pool there. And we are getting back. I see Jerry. Jerry, you're going to just look at these mutton chops. We absolutely love the mutton chops. He really just encapsulates what's this team's about. Oh, is that Namesmith? Nace? I'm not going to pronounce his name right now, but Aaron. Aaron, he's a good card. We got to work some other people besides Walt. You know, he is not necessarily my number one offensive threat, but this Chris Webber getting on the rim will be, my goodness. That's an underrated card, guys. When Chris Webber came out, he was one of the best cards at his position. And good foul. That's an underrated card. I know his jump shot's a little wonky. How we doing on stamina? Jerry Luke is getting tired first. I don't want to wait on subs, so we're going to get some people in early. I thought about that. I said, we're going to kind of do some good subs early. He's trying to play this inbounds pass. That's cheeky, dude. Don't worry. Let's see Oscar Robertson get busy. Okay, run into the... Oh, and Oscar Robinson with a turnover. A little sloppy. First game, you know, the team's getting its jitters out. He's... Smith. Getting to the rim again. We are down 2 here. Bit of a sloppy start. Any other subs I want to get? Yes. Let's get Big Brad Miller in. Oh, I should have shot that. I should have proved to him that I can shoot that. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call, and then I realized I was sharing my browser, and I pulled up a wrong browser. You guys might have seen some of the sloppy offense work I do on the side. I guess that would actually, this is probably the work I do on the side. But we're back, man. We are back. What's up, Rolls? How we doing, man? Welcome. I am back now. Had to take a quick phone call. She's just getting. Had to call someone in Korea, actually. Oh, we can turn that off now. Had to call someone in Korea. Okay. Apologies for any confusion. But here we are. Okay, back to the greatness grind. Matt Mojo, my man. What's up, bro? How we doing? You know what we're doing. We're grinding the greatness. Got rolls in the chat. JSO, how's it going, man? And Zakian with a big buy of Pink Diamond Anthony Davis. Might have to check that out. Making a little MT. Doing well, man. I'm grinding a little bit. We're pretty close to Bird. Just like 300 assists, which sounds like a lot. But every bucket is an assist. There's what, dude? 299. I think I don't even need points with Bernard King anymore. Yep. Okay. We just need dunks with Nate Robinson, which is not as easy as it sounds, but at the same time, it shouldn't be too hard. Like, come on. All right. Let's go, Nate. Turn the corner, dude. Get the contact. There we go. It's my guy, dude. It's my guy. Rolls is a legend for sure, dude. For sure. Let's see, dude. Zakian 195 for Pink Diamond AD. Interesting. What do you guys think of Pink Diamond AD, dude? I'm not too familiar with him, man. AD can be real good in this game. Sometimes AD is kind of OP, dude. There's been some very good ADs over the years. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about that one, man. W for Zakian? I think it could be. I think it could be. Yeah, what's up with the badges, Zakian? Zakian's known for coming in and dropping one comment and then not dropping another comment. So if you guys ask him questions about that card and he doesn't respond, don't feel too bad. Probably sent me a game invite, and if I do go to the park and I'm on a court, he may track me down too. He's a wild card, dude. We like Zakian a lot, but he is a wild card, which is one of the reasons I like him. If I'm being honest, dude. Everyone loves a good wild card. Nate Robinson, wild card. Oh, he keeps missing these. Dude, that was a full dunk meter. What do you want me to do there, dude? What do you want me to do? There's only so much I can do. All right, here we go. Am I winning? I am winning. Okay, he got the edge. There we go. That's my guy, dude. Nate Robinson. About to bid on Opal Jaw with 25 Hoffs and 1 Legend. Ends at 10:30 p.m. Okay. Is that Central or Eastern? And JSO got Wade. Let's go, bro. Finally, dude. I still think people who get Wade, you're probably still in like the top. What do you guys think? If someone got Wade today, would they be in the top 1% of people to get? Like Carlo was the 0.001%. I think if you got Wade today, you would still be in the top 5%. Central time, 2 hours from now. All right, let's just go check out the Xbox. Like, I don't remember. I think Zakian is on Xbox. He mentioned Anthony Davis at 195. That, I don't know. Seems expensive, but if he's going for it, no, there's no. Oh, there is a Galaxy Opal Davis. Pink Diamond still going. Okay, there's a few up. Definitely none on buyout, though. There's a 29 Legend one. What does this card get into, though? Let's see. Let me see. 82-3, that's very serviceable. 90 driving dunk, 6'10, 86 ball handle. So many bigs have 86 ball handle. That's like the ball handle they just gave to bigs that are like that can dribble. It's good. That's a really good ball handle. Like Evan Mobley has that. I think Yang has that. A few different bigs have that. I think, does even Sar have that? It might be like around there. 95 interior. Gotta love that. What's his strength? Very important. 88. Could be a little better, but pretty good. 84 vertical. This one has all the badges, all the bells, all the whistles. Let me guess. Zakian, of course. Zakian sent me the invite, dude. Who would have guessed that one, dude? Who would have guessed that one? All right, let's check out my guy Jaw. I'm actually curious. He's probably very rare, but his price has to. There's not one Jaw, dude. Not one Jaw in the market. My boy Jesse with the invite. My boy Jesse. Ooh, we're starting to win some cards. We need to sell a few more cards, boys. You know what I mean? Oh, we won that Zaire. Okay, what we get the Zaire at? Talk to me nice on the Zaire. 2.8? 2.8? We like that. We like a 2.8. We got 2.4 back. That's half off. That's half off, boys. Guru, do you have an orange OKC jersey you could sell? Maybe, but honestly, dude, I clear out my jerseys pretty good, bro. You know why? Because I got my custom jerseys that I rock with, dude. I rock with my custom. You got the Elevate, dude. I got some sick custom jerseys. I got the Kings. And let's see. He's saying orange OKC. I don't think so, bro. I don't. You can see, man, look at it. For someone who plays as much as I do, this is not a lot of jerseys in here. Most of these are unsellable or Kings. I got a couple. I got these sweet. Who wants these Pistons one? I'll put those up. Sorry, dude. I don't think I do. These Jazz ones are kind of sick, but y'all can see. Honestly, man, I got a lot of things in this game, but jerseys, I'm probably off game, dude. Someone needs a gold layup mix master. I'm definitely your guy. Like, hit me up. I will sell you a gold layup mix master. What's the going rate? A K? I'll list one for 800 right now, bro. Like, between, okay, well, there's one for 500. If you want me to list it for 400, that's not going to happen. Go buy the 500 one, all right? Don't try to nickel and dime me on gold layup mixmaster, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Make you for you'll pay a good price. That's what I'm saying, man. But hey, let me know, Mojo, if you want the gold layup mixmaster. For you, I'll list it at 400. All right, for you. If anyone needs gold layup mixmaster, that's me, dude. Of course, man. Of course, bro. If you need some shoes, now diamond shoes, that actually is a different story because I do not sell shoes. I have so many shoes. I just stockpile them and use them, and I always have more shoes than I need. So if anyone ever needs a certain shoe, I may actually have it. I got a lot of shoes, and I think I pick out the cool looking ones. A lot of these are like from Rep, you know, like these multiples. But I got some sick, like, look at these, bro. That's got to be a rare shoe. I'm sure that's a rare shoe. That's a cool, look at that. That's a 2K shoe. 2K. I will list this for the right person for 1K, dude, just because I like y'all. But that's a cool shoe. So only do it if you really want to do it. You know what I mean? Because I like that shoe. But the point remains the same about the shoes. You got plenty, I'm sure, bro. We all got a lot of shoes. Appreciate you asking, though, man. That's fun, dude. I like that. All right, let's check in on exhibitions. We know how important these exhibitions are. Not that I can do all of them. All right, let's see. We got a Ruby. What did the Ruby exhibition give me? I'll take a pack. We never open packs, so I got to open a pack, even a gold shoe pack, man. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Okay, let's just check in on the greatness challenges because we're making waves, dude. Robinson needs one dunk. We need one dunk with Robinson, dude. And then scoring is what we really... Okay, we got Bernard King. It's George Gervin's time. It's George Gervin's time to be great, dude. If you guys are excited to see some George Gervin buckets, then you are in the right live stream. If you have a personal biasy, I think I just pronounced that correctly. If you, for whatever reason, have a personal biasy against George Gervin, let me know, because I'm not going to tell you to go to a different stream. Honestly, I'll take any viewer I can get. So tell me, and then I won't use them. But otherwise, we're gonna pull out old George Gervin, legend of the game. I think he can play small forward. It's not the dark matter, boys. It's not the dark matter. Trust me. Can he hit an open three if I pass to him and he's standing? Maybe 71. It's on rookie. And then Kenan needs some dunks. Nate, you're done, dude. So what I actually could throw in here is a Pistons player because I still need some random Pistons points. I know I got Pink Diamond, Cade Cunningham, and then we also need some Bucks threes, but that's, you know. What's up, COG Shepherd? My man, you're still riding high, bro. I think for the next like 3-4 days, every time you come in the chat, I'm just going to highlight that you got Galaxy Opal LeBron out of your 97 plus pack. I won't be doing it all year. Like, don't expect me to do it all year long. But I think considering, you know, just considering, dude, I think that it's worth to note because that's a really good card, dude. That's a really good card. Yeah, just a few more days. It's like your birthday, bro. It's like your birthday. At least a few days, man. You get a few days. And put it in the Discord if you ever badge him up. I am curious. And my boy D Remedy checking in. How you been, bro? Good to see you, man. I hope you're having a good night, dude. We're just grinding greatness. Grinding greatness is like, it's my job. And it's not my job. Well, you know, it's kind of my job. It's not. I mean, we're not monetized by any means, but we like, just if you pretend, you know, that's how you get there, dude. You got to envision it. I think it's called manifestation. I'm sure y'all are familiar with the technique. And we need this music to get kicking, dude. I got Chopin Nocturne. Might just have to start it from the beginning, boys. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, dude. We got it turned up real loud. Been good, having a good night. That's good, man. If you want to share what makes a good night for you, then I would, you know, I think we'd all be interested. At the same time, bro, no pressure, man. If you want to keep that to yourself, who am I to say otherwise? But I'm glad to hear you're having a good night, bro. That's what's up, man. I always say goodness is nice, dude. We like goodness. That's what's up, man. And beautiful rebound, Cade Cunningham. We're on the run, and I'm looking for my boy George Gervin. I gave you all the heads up. Well, I tried to pass to him, and the ball got stolen. But I will finish my sentence, which was, I gave you all the heads up. If we got issues with George Gervin, now's kind of the time to let me know, as he does green the first 371 three-pointer. You love to see it. He comes in here. He's got a challenge. He knows. His number's been called. He's been sitting on the bench. It's Ruby George Gervin. He's not in the lineup, all right? This is me going deep bench like, George, I need you. We have a challenge. Can you do this? And he said, I'll do it. Like, coach, I got no choice. You're putting me in the game. I'm not going to, like, you know. And so let's just see if he steps up. And, I mean, he's come in and made a couple good buckets. So we like to see that. I'm not worried about defense, though. He does kind of force a miss. And can you get on the rim? Oh, and one? All right, we take. Okay, let's see what we got. COG Shepherd. I was turning in the exchanges and just praying, thinking of LeBron. I told my bro, hope it's LBJ. Like I said, man, positive visualization, dude. You know, when I opened mine, I'll be real, I was like, I want LeBron, but I didn't really believe I was going to get him, and it sounds like you really believed, bro. So I think that was it. All right, and D Remedy for him, a good night. Just being able to relax the body and mind is a good night for me. Bro, that's beautiful, dude. That's like, you could write that down in a poem book. Just being able to relax the body and mind. And I think that's a beautiful thing, dude. That mind body connection. And they're very intertwined. If your body is not relaxed, it is hard for your mind to get relaxed. And vice versa. If your mind is not relaxed, it is very hard for the body to get relaxed. So good on you for focusing on that connection and finding a way to kind of, get a little bit of a unison between the two. And that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. That is real, dude. It was real lucky, but yeah, I'll take it as an early B-Day gift for sure, man. My saying is we take, and that's dope, dude. When is the birthday, Shepherd? Coming up here in Feb, man? That's dope, man. That's dope. We like birthdays. It's actually my sister's birthday today. We just celebrated. We lit a little cake, had a nice dinner, man. Birthdays are fun. Always get me a little sentimental, George Gervin, birthday 3? Birthday 3 for my boy, dude. There we go. Oh, they need a timeout after that one. I can't even blame him, dude. I can't even blame him. It's like sometimes you just need the timeout. Big D Guru hits a George Gervin 3. Like, all right, we need to reset. Like sometimes you just need we need to reset, and I can't even be mad at that, dude. Can't even be mad. I had an interesting day. So today, I took my nephews to the trampoline park, dude. And I'm in my mid-30s. I don't know if you all know that about me, but when you take me to a trampoline park, it is like I'm 10 years old again, man. And there's a lot of like people my age there who are not indulging in the activities that I'm indulging in. And I understand why. Like, honestly, everyone's body feels different. In the trampoline park, you will toss and tumble, dude. Like, I was doing somersaults and just like bouncing and flying in every direction. And I feel good. I could understand where some injuries may prevent people from doing that. But man, I just have so much fun there. And it was really cool. And now my body is like, that feeling? Especially a trampoline park, because it's exercise, but then it's also that feeling of like getting hit a little bit. I don't know if we have some former football players when you like take a big hit in football and like a few hours later it's like sore, but it kind of feels good. It's like a weird like, oh, that was a big one. I kind of feel like that. Like my back's like a little sore, but like a good sore. I'm like, oh man, trampoline park got me, dude. I guess that's all to say, dude. If y'all have a local trampoline park, go check it out, man. It is so much fun. And, beware. Go within your limits. And myself needs to practice this more than anybody. Go within your limits, but it is actually a really good time. George Gervin having a huge game. 24 points in this clutch time game. Would have liked maybe one more dunk with Kennan, and that steal would have been a dunk. Get the foul. We need icy hot. Yes. The recovery, bro. The recovery, man. Dude, honestly, I don't even know if I should say this on stream, but we're gonna, because we're homies like that, guys. But bro, a bath, a hot bath. I don't know, man. I think we're in a day and age where men can take baths now. Let me know if that's crazy, guys. And if it is, I'll silence this opinion. I don't need to voice out all my opinions, but I'm willing to put it on record. I do take baths, and I'll deny this later if it turns out that people don't like that I take baths. But yeah, at this point, I'll admit I take baths and I make them real hot, and I put Epsom salt and some like vitamin E oil and some tea tree oil. Man, tea tree and lavender. I know, boys. I know. All right, that's enough information on that. But I'm just saying that's the Epsom salt. I knew Mojo was gonna get it. That's why I felt like this was a safe place to say that, because I knew there would be some people who were like, "Yeah, we do that." And I know a lot of tough dudes that take Epsom salt baths, all right? So let's just leave it at that. But yeah, the recovery, man, the recovery. That's not crazy. That's smart. It is true, bro. Like, think about this. Our body is the best tool we will ever have. Like, ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrench, hammer, all those things. Our hand is superior to any tool, bro. Like, we can grab and make fists, and our legs, dude, our feet. Like, the human body is a marvel of technology, you could say. Like, bro, our body is super, super important. And back to what D Remedy was saying, man, mind body relationship. When you feel good, it's easier to feel good in your brain. You all know the feeling, man, when you just like got something wrong. It's hard to be fully relaxed when you're like, man, I want to relax, but I got this lingering thing. And sometimes that's part of life, man. You know, everyone's dealing with different stuff, but the best that you can just try to be comfortable is in your own skin, whatever way you can. That's always a good thing. All right, let's catch up on these. I went to one of my girlfriend's niece's b-day party. I was drinking on the kid, dunking on the kids. Bro, Lieutenant Jambo, the dunk situation there is so crazy, guys. It's like these rims. The one today, the rims were so high, and I think it was intentional because maybe too many people were dunking. But it's essentially like a trampoline ground, not fully as bouncy as a trampoline, but pretty close to it. I have seen somewhere it's a full trampoline, and then just a super high rim, and you can bounce in three, dude. You can do the craziest dunks. So, the Jambo, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Mojo agreeing with some Epsom salt baths. For sure. The kids were loving it. It was a ton of fun. I'm telling you guys, trampoline parks, like for birthdays, definitely with like the homies' kids or, you know, your kids, nieces, nephews, the kids will make it more fun. Like, I'm not saying you and your boys for like a 30-year-old birthday party go to the trampoline park. It might still be fun. I think it's better. It's more fun when you got kids with you. Like, I was with my nephew today. So much fun just running around, jumping. And the stuff I can do is so cool to him. I do like a 360 and he's just like looking at me like I'm a superhero. I'm like, yeah, man, 360. So definitely makes it more fun. D Remedy, I'll be 38 in 2 months. Recovery is key. Facts, bro. And your older body will thank you, man. The quote that my dad told me, he's been telling me this for years, and he still tells me this. And he's like, your future self will be really happy that you took care of yourself. You know, like he always would say, he's like, there's gonna be, hopefully, you know, hopefully, God willing, there will be a 50-year-old Dylan, and or that's my name, Big D Guru, 50-year-old guru, and you're gonna want him to, you know, he's hoping that 35-year-old guru takes care of himself because you owe it to him. So it's really just doing it for yourself at that point. Let's see, not until July, but it makes me real happy. Okay. Very cool. I got into b-ball in the NBA, 2K big time at 2K9. Nice, man. Using LeBron, then starting to watch Cavs games. That's what's up. 30 plus crew, man. I know there's a lot of us, dude. What's up, Clumsy? How we doing, man? How we doing? Wise words from a wise man. Well, I appreciate that. We got a lot of wise people in the chat. And that's what this channel is all about, sharing wisdom, whether it's 2K wisdom or life wisdom. You know, this is a 2K channel, but, you know, we got the pod, we do some other stuff, and these live streams are really meant really just as an opportunity for people to, you know, talk and exchange ideas while we play 2K in the background. Maybe one day I don't even play 2K. We just hop on and talk, but who knows, man? Who knows? Clumsy, how we doing, man? Mental health is a big thing too. That's part of taking care of yourself. Exactly. That's really what we've been talking about, Clumsy, because D Remedy came in. He's like, yo, I'm having a good night. I was like, curious, man, what's a good night for you? And he's like, honestly, bro, just relaxing the mind and body. And so really this whole conversation's been about finding ways to take care of the body and how that's going to make the mind a little calmer. But it's so true, bro. If your mind is racing, you get tense, bro. You get tense. The person I train karate with, who's a really, really in shape person, he's an elderly gentleman, but he's like super in shape. But he told me, he's like, bro, flexible body, flexible mind. And it's vice versa. It is vice versa. So I think about that, bro. Like, you know, those people, they're just so stiff. And it's like, bro, lighten up. Like, we've all heard that saying, lighten up, bro. And it's like, just relax, quite literally. Like, just take the tension out of your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths. Have some gratitude. Take a moment and then do the same thing with your mind. Like, you physically take a few deep breaths and reset. Now, mentally, just take a beat and just be like, all right, well, here's 5 things I feel good about. Here's 5 things I'm grateful for. Okay, cool. Now, what was I talking about? All right, well, that is important, but I can handle it a little better. So let's try to do that. And we brick a 3, but that's okay. We brick a 3 and we're just going to relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Tyrese Maxey already bricked a 4. So, like, we're fine. And now George Gervin's on the run. He's going to try to dunk this. He got fouled and 1. See? And now it's an and 1. Everything worked out fine. So, meditation and deep breaths help a lot. I'm always doing some mini quick sessions. That's facts, COG Shepherd. Meditation's a really good one too, man. And I like meditation. And meditation's so interesting to me because The way I interpret meditation, this is, from whatever reading I've done, but it's really a way just to silence the mind, finding calm in that internal voice. Some people like to think about being on a hill and watching the cars go by, and the cars represent a thought. And you can look at the car, you can observe the car, but you're not in the car. That car's just moving by. I've sometimes visualized myself like in a big house with all these different boxes, and every box is like a different thought or emotion or experience. And I'm like, I can open any box I want, but I can also close any box I want. I can sit here with all the boxes closed and just relax. For me, it's like meditation is finding a way to silence the mind. And I do think there's times where 2K can somewhat serve that purpose a little bit, because there is activities, they say, where you focus, you almost distract part of your brain with kind of a menial task, like maybe grinding some clutch time offline in 2K. And it allows the other part of your brain to kind of shut off and relax. Like, so my inner thought when I'm grinding this game and even streaming, because I'm just kind of in the mode, part of me might be kind of relaxing that super hypercritical thought process that I have when I'm sitting, by myself and overthinking things. That part gets a break sometimes just playing 2K. And I definitely think some meditation needs to be done just like in silence, comfort, silence. But I also think playing basketball can be meditative for some people. People on the court, their brain, a big part of their brain just can chill out because they're so in the moment of the game, where it's actually calming to the brain. Like I said, I still think traditional meditation has its place 100%, but meditation's a broad thing, and a very interesting subject to get into. Exactly, dude. Like, having a rough day, we all got a lot going on in life. Like, play a little 2K and just forget about it for 30 minutes. And the subconscious is a powerful thing. Talking about like meditation, Shepard, a lot of meditation is to engage that subconscious. And when you stop thinking about something, it's amazing what our brain is so powerful. There's a lot of things moving besides just our thought. When you stop thinking about something, it's amazing what we can just work through naturally. So very interesting stuff. Cheers to that, guys. All right, cool little badge pack. We're just going to keep claiming rewards. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. And let's see what we get here. Okay. I think we just keep going corners, but let's do a quick greatness check. Hall of Fame option pack, we take. That is one of the beautiful things of this grind. I've gotten through so many triple threat and clutch time games. All right, let's just make sure we got Gervin. Okay, he still needs plenty. He's at 35. And then slashing. Robinson needs a dunk. Forgot about that. Robinson does need a dunk. Let's play this clutch time game then. And then, yeah, you need to be Robinson, dude. We do need a dunk from old Nate boy. Rolls, are you still in here? We dedicated all those Spud Webb dunks to Rolls last night. I think tonight we're going to dedicate him this final Nate Robinson's dunk. This one is for Costa Rica. My boy Rolls. Shout out to my homie, dude. He's got a farm in Costa Rica. If there ever is a Big D Guru channel meetup, Rolls has already confirmed we can do it in Costa Rica. He's going to take us all surfing. He's going to build out like a log cabin barracks type thing. It's going to have all these bunk beds, really good Wi-Fi so we can all play 2K. Yep, Rolls, you're here, bro. Yep, yeah, we already mapped out this whole thing. And then we're going to do horseback riding, mind and body. So we're going to ride horses and surf and then play 2K. And it's going to be the Big D Guru community meetup. I'm shooting for like 20, what do you think, Rolls? 2030? Let the channel grow a little bit, dude. W? Yeah, for sure. I think let the channel grow a little bit, dude. Let you, develop the farm a little bit, and we'll set that up, dude. It's gonna be lit. Mojo, I want to see you surfing, man. I got a feeling you're getting up on a big wave, dude. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it. Okay, COG, working in the service industry, always around people talking, answering calls. Sometimes I play 2K with no... Dude, I have turned commentary off on 2K for so long. This is exactly how I play 2K. I put on this music. Y'all are listening to like my personal 2030 book it bet. This is like my playlist, man. I put on classical music, turn commentary off, and just zone out and play 2K. And that is my absolute vibe. And Shepard, respect the service industry grind. I waited tables for over 10 years. I love the service industry. It's a lot of fun, but yes, you have to be turned on, bro, quite literally. I worked at a restaurant. I was a waiter for years, and my joke was like, when you show up, you come in, you light your hair on fire, and then you close your eyes, and it's 4 hours later, and the shift's over. And you make a bunch of money. But it was just like that crazy, bro. Like, it was just 4 hours of just nonstop taking orders, running food, getting drinks, clearing the table, resetting it for a whole new thing, doing that like 20 times over the course of 4. It was a good restaurant because it was just a dinner service. So I would work like 5 to 10. It was the best job I ever had. Low key, guys. It was like a nice Italian restaurant. Tips were pretty good. Should go back to that, man. Part of me just wants to go back to being a waiter, dude. I went to the corporate world and I do miss the service industry, but it's a grind, bro. Every hustle has its grind. Mojo's in the chat, dude. The YouTube grind, I'm just dipping my toes, bro. But I can see the YouTube grind. Some of these YouTubers who are making so much content, I'm like, y'all must work 18 hours a day. Like Mo's Ballin, I feel like that dude must work 18 hours a day on content. Like for how much he grinds the game, makes these videos. Like however long a video is, you got to spend at least that long editing it. You know what I mean? You got to film it and then you got to edit it. So if you make a 20-minute long video, that's maybe 1 hour of work minimum, if not more. And if someone's posting like 6-7 videos a day, and some of these guys do, it's impressive, man. But the point is, whatever your hustle is, it is a grind for sure. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Okay, Mojo says, listen, if I'm going to Costa Rica, I'm going straight to the resort. I do not swim. All right. All right. Here's the thing, Mojo. Roles set up. We're gonna work with them, man. Don't worry. I'm gonna, I might have to oversee some, some building permits. We'll make it resort style, bro. Like, don't worry, man. Rolls is farm. You'll be comfy, bro. I know I said it was gonna be like a barracks. What is that? Am I even saying that word right? Kind of like bunk beds. These will be luxury bunks beds, bro. We're gonna have, silk sheets, bro. You'll be comfy, Mojo. Don't worry. And maybe we do a little resort time after. If you gotta do a little personal trip to the resort, no one's mad at it. But don't worry. You'll be comfy at Rolls, bro. You'll be comfy at Rolls. Okay, let's see. I can't imagine ever working as a service. Yes, dude. I mean, I think that's the main skill. And some people are like, oh, serving's easy. It's easy for some people, but it's not rocket science. Don't get me wrong. But there's certain types of people, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I could never be a rocket scientist. Don't get me wrong. Dude, if you can't just have 10 things on your mind and just kind of quickly be like, all right, well, I'll do this and then that and then that. And then also have like the pressure of, oh shoot, there's probably like 3 people who do want my attention right now, but I need to like make sure I give the right guy my attention. It's like a constant. And then dude, when you mess up, bro, like on a super busy night, if you do mess up an order, of course I've been there, dude. Like you're already in the weeds and then like you make a mistake because you were kind of in the weeds and then you're really in the weeds and then your face gets all red, but then you still got a new table. So like things are just getting going. And you're like, oh man. Those ones are the tough ones, dude. Those ones can definitely be the tough ones, but it's still chill. At the end of the day, the way I would just like deal with it, I'll be like, worst case scenario, someone went out for dinner and didn't have the perfect experience. Like worst case, like, hey, they're going to go home and be like, man, I went out to this restaurant and it wasn't ideal. And that's worst case. Ideally, it doesn't happen. Ideally, it's the opposite. And someone's like, yo, I went out to dinner and I had this great experience. It was really nice. That's the goal. But worst case scenario, it's the opposite of that. And someone's like, dude, I had this waiter and he was kind of a clown. It happens. It happens. All right, we did lose that game. I was kind of rambling. Not ideal, but it's fine. We have a bunch of winner chicken dinners and I can recover by thing. But, I think the rant on working in the service industry is better. Okay, Mojo's in, dude. Mojo's in. Classy is the standard around here. I know, Rolls. I'm a little surprised they were doubting you for a second. I had to clear that up because we're just going to recover that breakout loss. We're going to pretend that never happened, and then I'm going to go winner chicken dinner, dude. Did we get that dunk with Nate Robinson already? Like, have I really been just lagging on that one dunk because I kind of zoned out? Rolls, that's my bad, dude. I did not get you that Nate Robinson dunk yet, and really, I have no one to blame but myself. It's going to happen this game right now, dude. I know you're a classy guy, Rolls, and when someone says they're going to do something, they should, so we got to make sure we do this. Did we get... No, there's no way we got Bernard King's points done. I don't think so. We could just get Pistons points just to be safe, because I do need Pistons points either way. Come on, we need a dunk. We need a dunk. All right, here we go. To him. Get behind him, Nate. Oh, he got there. Okay, there's my dunk for you, Rolls. Dedicated to Rolls, 2030, Big D Guru, Costa Rica trip. Just go ahead and book the calendar, boys. Don't buy the flights yet, unless they're refundable. You can get refundable flights, but don't get non-refundable flights, because you know it might change. You just never know. But yeah, go ahead and mark the calendar. Like, you know, we're locked in 2030. It's all good, boys. We'll be there. We will be there. I don't know if I need more points with Bernard King or not, dude. I'll be honest, between me and you. Between me and you, chat. So I know I need points with Pistons players too. We haven't done that. And I know I need threes. And I was hoping Cade would just hit that. All right, here we go. Oh, Cade. Come on. I keep forgetting the difficulty's a little harder. Oh, there we go, Nate. It's my guy, Nate. What was that? I looked away for a second. Threw it off the backboard. All right, we got to lock in, boys. We need to get, you know, like, I think most of you guys watch my channel for gameplay, so I need to lock in, dude. I'm supposed to be, YouTubers are supposed to be semi-good at the game. I thought, dude. That's what I thought. No, that's what I'm actually here to disprove. Not all YouTubers are actually good at the game. You know, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm not that good at the game. Oh, I can hit a three, though. I hit a three. All right, I am good at the game. Why am I selling myself short, man? It's like you miss 2 shots with Cade Cunningham, and you start questioning everything. But then you just hit 1 shot, and you remind yourself, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. All right, we're going to set a big pick. Look at that beautiful Nate Robinson pick. Cade in the corner, slightly rushed. It's because I keep forgetting. It's a higher difficulty. Or was it like pro? It's on like pro. Whatever, guys. Don't at me. It's a higher difficulty. It's on pro. Forget all that. Lob it to Nate. Bro, he's got his 10 dunks, dude. All right, 1 lob to Nate. Dang it, Rolls. Gosh, dude. We talked about this last night. I don't think Rolls is like manipulating me to be doing bad behavior. Like we said, it's like, yo, jump off that cliff. And I'm like, dude, like you're pushing me to high risk behavior. That's what my mom used to call it, high risk behavior. But dude, sometimes I love jumping off cliffs only into water, you know, and maybe I was scared, but I needed that extra boost. All right, there was a Nate alley-oop. It was kind of whack though. I don't know. Do you think he can get up and have like a crazy dunk, dude? I don't know, dude. I know, dude. You are right, Rolls. We need a sick Nate Robinson lob. Get to the. All right. We're done, Rolls. We're done. I'm not jumping off the cliff tonight, dude. Oh man, if I come to Costa Rica, bro, you got some good cliff diving there, man. Like into water. Like when I jump off cliffs, it's always into water. I will not jump off a cliff if the landing is not water, or maybe like a massive balloon. Like if I was at like a military base, I've seen some military training where they jump off a like 100-foot high. Jambo, have you ever done those, dude? It's like 100-foot high, like thing, and they jump off into like a big inflatable. That sounds scary. I'd rather land in water personally, bro. Personally, I've done some decent size jumps off of rocks in my day. I have. In the area I grew up in, there were some really good cliffs that you could jump into water in, and I would do it, man. I've done some big ones, but I would rather do water than a balloon. And I will say that is a young man's game. That is something in my mid 30s. I don't know if I need to do again. That was in my late teens and early 20s when I was doing that kind of stuff. Super high risk behavior, but it is fun, man. Something about just flying through 60 feet JSO, cliff jumping. Let's go. Let's go. You've never done that. Okay. 60 feet's a good number, JSO. That's right around where I've been at. That, dude, JSO, you can account. When you're sitting atop a 60-foot cliff about to step off, does it not look like high? Like 60 feet looks high, dude. When you're looking down, you're like, wait, what? I'm jumping from where? And you just got to send it, dude. You just got to send it. It can be a lot of fun. But there's definitely something about just free falling through the air. That is a beautiful feeling. And like, I like roller coasters. I'm one of those dudes. You know the drop feeling in your stomach when you're on a roller coaster? I love that feeling. I love the one that goes straight up as high as you can go and then it stops and you just sit there and wait in suspense and then they just drop you. That's my favorite one. Not the one that goes up and down, up and down. I just want to go up and then just drop me. Or the roller coaster that is like tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. That's my favorite, bro. So high, also in the air forever, bro. Roller coasters, man. I need to do that. Here's the one thing, guys. I'm 6'6". That's why I'm Big D Guru, right? I've literally been rejected from a roller coaster for being too tall before. They're like, bro, you're literally too tall. And I waited 3 hours. I was in this line, bro. It was, I can't even remember where. I wasn't Disney World, but it was like a big one. I literally waited 100-degree weather, 3 hours in this crazy ass line for this crazy roller coaster. I was excited. I get to the front. They're like, bro, you're too tall. I actually got mad. I went straight to customer service. Bro. And I was like this, and I told them what happened, and they gave me like 3 free fast passes. So I got to go to the front of the line for some other. But the point of the story is, there's been some times I've been on a roller coaster and I felt my legs dangling a little bit too close to some of those beams, bro. And I'm like, I'm down for roller coasters, but I just feel like, man, did they account for people, for like giant people, you know? But also smaller people. You hear the scary stories is like people falling out. I guess if anything, you'd rather be big, because the scary thing is when you like fall out of your like harness. Like that's the real danger. So I should probably reevaluate what is actually scary. But yeah, I am worried. Like, what if my leg hit a pole, bro? That would be so scary and painful. Just be very painful. All right, we did need points with Gervin. So if you guys have a personal beef with Gervin, again, tell me now, because we're probably gonna keep using him at least for a bit, and we just need 2 dunks with Cannon. And closing in on 300 assists. I think we can get to the 300 assists tonight. Very nice. Go ahead and go full lineup. I know we don't need... Whoa, what is this lineup? Okay. Again, we're going to get my boy George Gervin in here. And there he is. The one, the only, the George Gervin. 2 dunks, plenty of points. That's fine. You can be replaced with him. And you can be replaced with Brandon Jennings. I do like this Brandon Jennings. Has anyone else used this Brandon Jennings? When he first came out, everyone was talking about his glitchy. Okay, not Brandon Jennings. Cade Cunningham, there you are. Okay, so just points with Gervin, 2 dunks with him, and the rest with McAdoo. Easy enough. Easy enough. Anyone use that Brandon Jennings? He could be good. Apparently he's got a very glitchy jump shot. I think it's nice. Something with the AI like automatically sags on him. I don't know. Y'all tell me, dude. Y'all tell me. What do I know? What do I know? Okay, Kawhi on the Myteam, on the Clippers. No. Yeah. Oh, you know what we got to do on stream, guys? I am motivated. Rolls, you kind of mentioned it. I think I'm designing a new stadium. I should do it on stream, maybe. A new stadium and jerseys, bro. We need... These jerseys are super cool. And if you all have seen my stadium, I also think it is super cool. Can you design more than one? Hopefully they'll let you design more than one. Yeah, you can, I think. Yeah, I want to design some official Big D Guru jerseys. See if I can get like a logo loaded up into the game. Mojo, you ever done that, bro? Oh, you were asking for those OKC jerseys. Bro, get some custom jerseys, dude. I want the Matt Mojo custom jerseys, bro. Gervin? Nice shot, nice shot. Live Divine, yes, bro. I think we will do that sooner than later. Maybe this weekend. We got a lot of good content this weekend. Hopefully before All-Star. I'd like to do it before All-Star. And this weekend, I gotta play a couple showdown games with the Kings lineup. So much fun using it last night. We need game 2 and 3. Episode 2 is coming soon, boys. So game 2 and 3 for the Kings theme team is coming. I personally am not that creative to do so, but customs are W's. Bro, I'm not too creative either. I think you are creative, Matt. Whether, you know, and creative is a broad term, and I think you are, but play around in there one day. What I do, well, maybe take a second to look, but what I do is I take all these images are pre-uploaded. or logos. Like that cat on the back of Cade is the Lynx logo, bro, that I just blew up. But what I do is size distort everything. So I'll take like a little tiny image and spread it out huge. And then a lot of times I'll cut it like the diamonds on the shorts right here. That's like a huge, that was a tiny little thing that I spread out, and like 80% of it is actually cut off. I'm just using the tip of it. And so I'll just take images and like make them super big. Sometimes it creates a whole new print. Like I'll take a design and make it the whole jersey, and then that's just the base of it, and then put layers on top of that. I guess that is kind of creative when I actually say it all out loud, but I'm not the most creative dude. I kind of just mess around and play, and then once something looks kind of cool, I'm like, wait, that is cool, and then I stick with it. You might be surprised, man. Yeah, dude, you might be surprised. Hop in there. It's semi-intuitive. Like once you, like, you know, every one time I did it, and then I was like, wait, these are kind of cool. Now, year after year, every time at some point, I gotta go custom jerseys, and you could see I do have some fun, bro. We got like cats on this. I got a cat this year. I've always loved cats, but we got a cat this year, so I'm like, you know, a little bit more into cats. I got a dog too. I got a cat and a dog, so we're pretty happy with that. And they play, dude. How funny is that? Some cats and dogs don't get along, and at first they were very standoffish. But my cat and dog like full on play now. It's so cute. The cat will like kind of boop at her, but not trying to hurt her, like not hissing, just like booping. And then my dog will like dig her nose into her just like a little bit, and just like, oh, I could get you. And the cat's like, oh, I'll smack you. And she's like, all right. Truce. They're pretty funny, dude. All right, we can get a couple points with him. Gervin needs most of the points though, dude. We first half, second half. We are second half. Yeah, live design for the Guru jerseys. As much as we like these jerseys, and Gervin's sneaking out. Can we hit him on the sneak out? Interesting pass. Why don't we do this? Dude, stop, dude. That was like a weird animation. All right, do this and then shoot. Gervin? Good shot, Gervin. Okay, he needs 10. They took a timeout. Can't blame him. Can't take. I would take a timeout too. I'd take a timeout too. Anyone have thoughts on the new set tomorrow? We reviewed it earlier with Jambo. Real quick. I'll pull it up real quick, since we got a few more people in here now. What are you guys thinking on this new set? Ron Artest is going to be elite. Brandon Roy, we'll see how much better he is than the Galaxy Opal. I know that's going to be like the big conversation there. I think that Penny's going to be nice. I think that Rudy's going to be nice. I was telling Jambo, don't forget about TJ Warren. That is usually a pretty good card. I think it's a decent set. Some people are calling it really whack. I mean, one, as I mentioned earlier, it makes pacing better when it's not too overpowered. Two, I think it's a semi-decent set. I think last set was way worse, personally. I think last set was one of the worst sets we've had, and I'm still not mad at all at it, because I'm like, dude, the market is so strong right now, and it's nice, and it's gonna, you know, go down a little bit for All-Star, and I've been telling guys that just to be prepared, but it's nice that it's strong, you know, for when the market can be strong for 3, 4, 5 days, that's 3, 4, 5 days of great trading. And then if it goes, you know, if it takes a little tumble, just because it takes a little tumble doesn't mean there's not room for bids to make a bunch of MT on bids like we always do. So yeah, I think the auction house is in a good spot, and it's sets like these that kind of keep it that way. I would be almost more upset if they were giving us these crazy overpowered cards, and then they give us All-Star in like 2 days, and it's like, wait, we got these new great cards, now we got All-Star. It's kind of a good mix. And dude, that Dark Matter Ron Artest? Anyone use that pink diamond? Because I did. That was a card I actually bought. I paid back a while ago. I paid like 500K for a fully badged out Ron Artest. One of the favorite cards I've used this year. Absolutely one of my favorite cards I've used this year. Super good card. The only thing that Ron Artest cannot do is finish alley-oops. And that's why I had to sell him, because I was playing All-Star Team Up. And if you guys play with me, you know I love my alley-oops. I want to throw alley-oops. I want people to throw alley-oops to me. And I'm like, bro, I cannot run a card that... I'm telling you, it's like a glitch. The Pink Diamond Ron Artest, give it Aerial Wizard. It doesn't matter. Pink Diamond Ron Artest cannot finish an alley-oop. If I'm wrong, please post a clip in the Discord. I would be very curious to see it. As far as I know, it cannot. So let me know if you all can find a clip of a Pink Diamond Ron Artest finishing an alley-oop. Maybe on Rookie, but I'm saying online, I've never seen Pink Diamond Ron Artest finish an alley-oop. Maybe that's just me. Okay, Kenan needs 1 dunk, guys. This is happening. 8 points. 1 dunk, 8 points. Might as well keep working. No, actually, I don't want to work McAdoo because he's one of the few centers I have left, so I want to save him for clutch time. Not Trey Young. Let's do Nate Archibald. Save Trey Young. That'll be an easy one. I'm saving all like the 3-point shooters, even though I think he's a 3-point shooter, but it's fine. Okay, let's get Nate Archibald. I think he's a guard. We got Brandon. What's up, my man? 2K is intentionally dropping mid-set so people save MT in big crazy amounts for the real good all-star and looter content, forcing people to spend money. Possibly. I mean, if the I think it is intentional with the sets they're putting out. Whatever they're doing, they do know what they're doing. We'll see what happens with the market, but it won't, dude. It's not going to push me to open any more packs. Like if all-star cards are crazy expensive, I'll just wait. And they're either going to go down or they're going to be steady, which means we can flip them. So to me, I like where the pacing's at, Brendan. I think it's good that we don't have too many overpowered sets because then it keeps the cards that are expensive still expensive a little longer, which to me is nice. So, but dude, like I said, whatever 2K's doing, I feel like they do know what they're doing. People are like, oh, 2K doesn't, they have no pulse on what's going on. I'm like, trust me, they do. Trust me, 2K, they know what they're doing to at least a certain extent. All right, we got Nate Archibald. He's a point guard only. We want some points with him. Can he? I'm sure he can shoot. You can shoot, my dude. No, you getting the 73-pointer on a 6'1 point guard with 35 driving dunk? They did this card dirty, bro. He must be a good 77 perimeter defense. Is this the worst amethyst in the game? I hate to be that way, dude. I hate to be that way. But is that like the worst amethyst in the game? Low-key, he needs 1 dunk. He needs 1 dunk. Here we go. 1 dunk. Nate Archibald needs a lot of points too, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, boys. Okay, 8 points with Gervin and 1 dunk with Kenan, and I'd be pretty happy. That would be dunks fully sorted. We can start thinking about a couple threes here, but really I want to focus on the scoring challenges until I get closer to my 3-point total. Because of all the 3-point challenges I have left, I have just the diamonds and pink diamonds. So like Mullen and all the cards he unlocked, and then the pink diamond, which is what Brook Lopez and the cards he unlocked. It's like 100 threes total. And I still have like 700 threes to make. So I'm waiting to finish those challenges till I get a little closer on my 300 point total. And really just want to focus on these scoring challenges because technically when I'm done with these scoring challenges, I will have Allen Iverson. Not the most meta of the cards, but it would just be nice to get one done. And along the way, I'm getting a ton of 3-point made and assists. So I'm not sure which will happen first. It's going to be very close between AI. I could probably do the math and figure it out. It's going to be very close between Allen Iverson and Larry Bird, who I get first. It's just a matter of all those points that I still need to get with like 10 to 15 different players. I need to get 50 points with 10 to 15 different players, give or take. Is that going to be more or less assists than like 300? But like I said, we could do the math. So let's see if I can not only play the game, but also do this math. Estimating, I think it's about 10. 10 players on average need 50 points. That is 500 points. If it's all twos, that would be 225 assists. But some might be threes, which would make it less assists. So I'm guessing about 175 assists. But that's if it's 10. It might be a little bit more. But either way, it's about 100. It's going to be close. 175-ish, and I need 300 assists. So technically, sounds like I'll finish AI first, is what it sounds like. But who knows? That's some quick math. We got some questions in the chat. You have an opinion on when to list PD Wemby? Was planning 24 hours for sure. Better to put him up before Super Bowl Sunday. Figured before next weekend as well. Yeah, I would think Saturday midday could be a very good time. I think Saturday midday could be, we got the drop tomorrow. There's no good center in the drop tomorrow. And his price went down a little bit because everyone's thinking about the dark matter Wemby. But yeah, this weekend, Saturday, Sunday's a crapshoot because of Super Bowl. We just got to call it what it is. Sunday's usually a sweaty day, bro. Super Bowl, it's pretty much a holiday. My mom said her apartment complex, the one she lives in right now is like not taking like the trash. It's like a holiday for them, bro. People shut down on freaking Super Bowl, man. Not as many people will be playing Sunday, so that's definitely something to factor in. And it's going to be interesting from Brandon. He says, it's going to be interesting to see, but I'm pretty sure market will rise for all-star cards that are good now may drop. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I mean, they dropped 80 cards last year, dude. So I think for the next few days, we're going to have a pretty stable market. Take advantage of it. And then when All-Star comes, it's going to shift things. And that's okay, because it's going to release a lot of good cards. Some of those cards will be cheap. So I think some of these pink diamonds are going to get down to like 10, 15K. I mean, we don't have pink diamonds that are lower than 20K essentially on buyout consistently. I think in All-Star that will happen. You know, the pink diamonds are going to be closer to diamonds around All-Star. Diamonds will be like the amethysts, and the galaxy opals will be closer to pink diamonds. It's going to be things like that. Irvin, clutch it. Not quite. He needs 8. Oh, he's got 9. So I don't even need... Okay, so we need McAdoo and Archibald. McAdoo and Archibald. Okay, I can do that. How much time I got left? Let's get Archibald going with that 73. Can you hit it for your boy, dude? No, you can't. That actually felt good, too. So, like, I felt like I released that at a good time. I know that was a bit too contested for his liking. Okay, last time I had them end on a Sunday, 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern. I tried that. To me, that was too early. I listed a really good Giddy, 29 Legend Badge Giddy, all Legend Badges, and I had them end around 11, and I felt like later in the day there was some better bids, dude. I don't know. So I think a little later, but do you guys know, are we on the same auction house as different continents? I know PlayStation and Xbox are separate. But my thought is, if it is earlier, like say you did go around 11 a.m. Central, Shepard, you will still have Europe and Asia at a semi-decent time. Where if you listed at like 4 p.m., that's literally like 4 a.m. to really early morning in Asia. And I'm like, man, so if you did want, but that depends if, I don't know if we're on the same auction house as different continents. That I don't know for sure. I don't know where to get that information. I actually did Google it, but Google said that there's no evidence of it being separate, but I don't know. I know that the Xbox and the PlayStation are separate, but that's not a bad time either. You could do Sunday before Super Bowl. My only thought is, bro, it's Saturday night. They go out late. 11 could be early for some people, and that's only 9 a.m. West Coast. Like, not too many people are hopping up first thing. I mean, I am, but like, not too many people are hopping up first thing, doing bids, you know, just something to think about. 100 overalls for sure at All-Star. Yep. I'm not sure on the continent. I think it's one. It would make sense. It would kind of make sense, like if North America was all on one. And if that's the case, then 11's probably a pretty good bet to do it. But even then, it could be a little early for West Coast, but definitely before Super Bowl, dude. Definitely before Super Bowl. I would not do it mid-Super Bowl. I might even pause the Super Bowl. I can't handle commercials. I know Super Bowl commercials are kind of nice. I might pause the Super Bowl and pop upstairs and do some sniping mid-Super Bowl and then come back and fast forward through all the commercials. That might be my strategy. I'm on PS5. I think I'm going to listen 20. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good time. And it'll be like midday Saturday during the day. Yeah, yep. And then you'll give you a little time. Friday, even when the set's mid, Friday is a little dip. Just because it's a new set, people are focused on the new set. But Saturday, especially on a mid set, it's usually moved on. I sold my T-Mac. When I sold my big T-Mac, I had him end at that exact same time, COG Shepherd, midday Saturday, and he sold for a premium. He did. He sold for a couple 100,000 more than I thought I was going to get, and I actually made profit, which I was a little surprised about. All right, so I gotta put these in the chart. So Bernard King is done, and somehow we got George Gervin done too, man. We are flying through this. And then Bob McAdoo, he's got a few points. I know he got at least 2 this game. He might have more than that. He just might have more. And then Nate Archibald is now getting involved. He had 5 points for Nate. Five points for Nate. Okay, those guys are all diamonds. Yeah. All right. We're doing it. Slowly but surely, we are doing it. I call this girl. What's going down? Did you DoorDash something? Chat. She's surprised me. You want to show the chat? Is this a W or not, chat? I just not surprised with this. What do y'all think here? My girl, coldest girl, secretly ordered DoorDash. What did she get? No, that T-Mac was really fun, man. I kind of do miss that T-Mac card. What'd you get me? Oh my gosh. Yeah, put it in the freezer. She got me a DQ Blizzard, guys. Is that a W? I think that's a W. That's nice. Thank you, Boo. You were thinking of me. That's a W. Thank you, Boo. Okay, all right. I'll be down just a little bit. Roll said he has seen a post on Twitter from the US and I only see it on my screen. Okay, yeah, okay, interesting. That's interesting. There's a Wemby in the auction house right now. 1 legend badge at 835 with 4. That is a good sign. Dude, I mean, he's gone back up because I was monitoring a few and I saw one with a W. We got a couple W's. All right. Yeah, your girl gets you a surprise milkshake. That's a W, right? It's got to be a W. All right, good. Just making sure. I think that is a good sign. His price has been fluctuating. I saw a couple Wembies with, I think, 5 to 10 legend badges and around $1 million. So I do think, you know, he's still fluctuating. He'll go up this weekend a little bit. So definitely a good sign, dude. Definitely a good sign. Okay, let's go and check in on the greatness challenges. I think we already did, but scoring, team, that's fine. McAdoo and Archibald, 18 for McAdoo, not 5. Okay, that is good information. Not 6, but 18, and he needs 52. Archibald needs that. Okay, slashing. We're good, guys. We just need 300 more dunks, and we're pretty much done with Blake Griffin. So we're getting kind of close to him now. We just need 670 dunks. So Steph's going to be last. Kind of sad, but I think the order is going to be AI will be next. Like, well, how many points do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, about 10. We estimated about right. About 500 more points, which should be about 200 more assists. So we'll get him done within about 200 assists. And then we'll be 100 assists away from Bird. And then at that point, we'll probably be like 150 dunks away and like 500 threes. It's going to be Steph last, which makes me kind of sad because he's the one I kind of want the most besides Garnett and Bird. But that's fine. So we're going to play just a couple more. McAdoo and Archibald is really all. We just got to focus on scoring now until we got to start doing these shooting challenges. But again, I did the math. This is like 100 threes, and you can see I have 800 more to do. So I'm not going to prioritize those now. Coldest girl with the cold tasty treat. Bro, you don't get a name like that. Like, you got to live up to the name, bro. Like, you do. If you got a name like Coldest Girl, you got to surprise people with a milkshake every now and then just to keep that street cred. You know, like if someone calls you out, like, well, why are you Coldest Girl? I'm like, yo, I literally get people milkshakes randomly. Like, that's just like, that's my vibe. I'm like, oh shit, you are actually about that. Okay, cool. Like, I get it. So yeah, she's standing on business low key. Like, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it. What do we got going on here? Second ball drop. Oh, we get the badge pack. We get the badge pack. We take the badge pack. We take, dude. We take. That's my mindset in this game. We take the W's. All right, we might as well go to the corner, boys. We've gone this far. All right, Bernard King, you are so good, dude. And I'm gonna focus on my boy Nate, dude. I'm gonna save McAdoo because he's really one of the few centers. Oh, okay, we got some good scores now. Now we're getting into the good scores. Who's this Archie? Oh, we also have Spencer Haywood. That is nice. But let's get Archie Clark. Boys, who is familiar with Archie Clark? If someone could give me a quick rundown on Archie Clark, let me know. Otherwise, we might need to pull up his Wikipedia. We do like doing a little history lesson. Oh, it's a Wizards. Archie Clark. Anybody? Archie Clark. Mine has 9 legends and rest hops. That is nice. Okay. Yeah, you probably will, bro. I think you will. Depending on the day, that will go anywhere from 1 mil to like 1.7 is my guess. I think. But either way, bro, like, dude, if you have to rent Wemby for a couple $100K, you should be happy, dude. Bro, 100%. Like that T-Mac I was using, he helped me win so many games. King of the Court Tier 2 for the first time. Like, he was big for that. I don't think I'm getting King of the Court Tier 2 without Tracy. Park win streaks. Like, dude, it's worth renting out these fun cards, man. That is the whole point. That is why we build MT. Even if you lose a little bit, but you're going to get back 80, 90%. You know, compared to certain lock-ins, it's just such a better value. And let's check out Archie Clark. I know you guys are all very curious. Archie Clark, NBA. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Yes. All right. Archie Clark. Okay, career stats 7. Now we have him on the Wizards. He does have a Wikipedia page. 6'2", born in 1941, boys. Oh, I love that, man. We're going back, dude. Suburb of Detroit. He did not start playing basketball until sophomore year. He excelled in both baseball and basketball. Minnesota offered the 21-year-old. So interesting. Why was he 21? Did he go in the army maybe? That was right around Vietnam, boys. Because if you were born in 1941, you were very likely draft eligible. Curious, does it mention that? He's in the NBA retired. Father of the crossover dribble. Clark was one of the first effective practitioners of the... What is the crossover dribble? Just the crossover. Oh, it's just your basic crossover. Dang, they're giving him credit for the crossover. Do they give him some sick animations? I wonder. I have to check it, dude. He was in the Baltimore Bullets. Okay, so we have him for the... Oh, is that the... Baltimore Bullets is Washington, I believe, right? Interesting, dude. Interesting. I hope you guys enjoy these. He averaged 16. Oh, he appeared pretty good. 16 points career. Pretty good. Can we see some stats? Let's see some stats, dude. Yeah, I think Capital Bullets. That's the card. We have him for these 3 years. I wonder if that was his best years. Let's see stats. Career statistics. Here we go. Oh, he was a Laker? Dang, he averaged 29 points a game 1 year, bro. Oh, that was 1 game. Okay, I was like, dang. He played 82 when he averaged 21. These are good numbers. 21, 5, and 4. We take on 40 minutes a game, bro. That's no joke, man. That is no joke. Here he is down in Capital. Not his best years, so kind of interesting. All right, little history lesson on our boy Archie Clark. Let's get some points with him now. Let's get some points with him. Why not? Why not? Oh, we got a slapper song too, boys. Might need to turn this one up. I'm going to turn this one up for y'all. Just a little bit. I know it's already kind of loud. I know it's already loud a little bit. Uh-oh. Let's unplug my monitor. Let's unplug my Xbox. Oh, I just unplugged my Xbox, dude. I was messing with my phone charger. Oh, we're live, dude. I think it was just the monitor. I did not unplug my Xbox. W's in the chat. Hey, Clark, he misses the first 3, but I'm just happy my Xbox didn't get unplugged, so that's a W. That's a W. We take. Maybe that will be my first merch if I ever get merch as a YouTuber. What do you guys think about that as a slogan? We take. 71 3-pointer. We take. W. Okay, W. W to the Xbox being on. W to the potential we take merch. We'll sell that merch rolls to fund the farm, dude. All proceeds of the first Big D Guru drop. Not all. Sorry. Not all. 10% of proceeds from the first. Yes. 10% of proceeds from the first Big D Guru drop will go to the farm for construction for the Big D Guru party. It's going to be a big drop. Don't worry. 10% could be a lot, rolls. I mean, think of what's 10% of like $1 billion, dude. We're talking big numbers here, bud. Don't worry. I'll drop the contracts. I have a contracts guy. He owes me a favor. Trust me, I got him out of a sticky situation south of the border, and I know you know what I mean, rolls. You are technically south of the border, if you get what I'm saying. What happens in Costa Rica stays in Costa Rica, boys. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to tell everybody. There'll be no secrets on that island, my friends. You know what they say, dude. Secrets don't make friends. That's what they say, right? I had a wise person tell me something. I don't know if this is always applicable. It was, if you have to keep it a secret, you probably shouldn't be doing it. And I think that's true. Unless it's like a surprise party, you know? You're like, yo, I gotta keep this a secret because we're surprising our homie. But if you have a hobby or activity that you're like, yo, I can't tell anybody about this, you gotta ask yourself why. Like, why, if you really have to keep it a secret, should you be doing it? And so I do think about that. And like for most of my hobbies, at least with my close circle, you know, like my family and my really close friends, I'm like, bro, honestly, if I'm doing it, I shouldn't have to hide it from you. And you know, like sometimes family will talk about me, like my mom, like, oh, I was talking about you with my sister, with my son. I know I shouldn't talk about you. I'm like, honestly, mom, you can talk about me. Like you are my mom. If anyone should talk about me, it should be you. You know, it's not like, hey, yeah, don't talk about me behind my back. I'm like, if you love me and you know, like what you're saying is probably worthwhile. And hopefully like you either tell me about it or it's like a good thing, you know. If you're like constantly gossiping about me behind my back, hopefully at some point you confront me on what you're gossiping about. But I think those are kind of two different points. But the first point is if you have to keep it a secret, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. So if we're doing stuff in Costa Rica, you know, if we have to keep it a secret, maybe we shouldn't be doing those activities, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get it. We take. Let's go back to the we take merch. All right, Clark's got 18 points. Archibald's got 6. Whoa, we're actually doing good. We take. Archibald? You? Oh, you got to make that. Oh, Archibald. Oh, dude, did you guys just see that? How did he not get that rebound? Like, does he have a negative rebound rating? Tell me how I did not get this rebound. Like, tell me. It's right there. I've literally boxed out. Look, what? Bro, I have heard you have to green your rebound. Like when you're hitting Y on a rebound, there's actually a green window. Have you guys heard that? I'm guessing his green window is very small. Let's watch that live one time. Come on, dude. You gotta grab that, bro. Nate Archibald, I am, dude. Looking at this card's stats, man. Not all amethysts are created equally. Compare him to Yang Hansen. This card is no está bien, dude. He's got a nice driving layup, though, bro. That was bad, dude. You all saw that, right? That was crazy, dude. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not saying it's glitchy. He has a horrible rebounder. I'm guessing that card's rebound rating is probably in the 40s. He's a 6'1" point guard. I'm guessing his rebound rating is probably about 40. You got to hit this. Yeah, 11 points. It's my guy, dude. That's my guy. That's my guy. Go ahead, Brunson. You gonna drain a 3 in front of me, dude? Come on, man. You're streaming, trying to chill, dude. Just hit me with a 3. Like, that's not cool. Go, Archibald. Go, Archibald. Yeah, I knew you weren't gonna dunk that. All right, another game down. More points, more assists. That's what we need to do. Okay, we are working Archie Clark. So what do we get? What do we get? We got 11 with Archie Clark. Into the spreadsheet we go. 10 with Archibald. He's up to 15. Getting close, boys. Getting close. And then that's all she wrote for that one. Oh, another slapper. Y'all like this one, dude? This is Chopin. Oh, look at this, dude. Look at the YouTube video, man. That's dope, bro. That's dope. This is gonna get copyrighted. I don't even care. All my live streams get copyrighted because the music I listen to, but I would rather listen to the music I like than and get the copyright strike. We're not monetized or anything. Maybe later on, if I'm ever monetized, I'll have to like be a little bit better with. Apparently, this is a no copyright. It says no copyright, but sometimes I still get copyright strike. Like, look, it says no copyright playlist. But sometimes, and it's not like a strike, like it's not like a big deal. It just means the composer takes credit for it. And if there is any monetization from this stream, then it will go to him, not me. But like I said, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't really impact me. And if I ever do get monetized, people probably won't go back to like old live streams and be watching. And then I could technically get monetization from those views, but if I get monetized, it'll probably be like a year, realistically. Maybe less, but probably like a year, maybe less. And I don't think people will be going back to live streams that are a year old. So I think it's fine. But again, I'd rather listen to this music. Maybe one day I'll get more trendy music. But guys, this is kind of trendy. Just remember, it wasn't too long ago. This was a brand new, fresh out the block Chopin. You guys always see those jokes like, man, what was it like when the new Beethoven just dropped? And like the young cats were like bumping Beethoven. And then like some of the old heads were like, those kids and their Beethoven, those rambunctious kids. That Beethoven, it's too something. I'm sure there was people who were like, no, Beethoven's just for the Maybe not. Maybe he was just universally loved. This is just a chill Myteam classical. Love it. Yeah, dude. Hey, yo, 2K's. Think if this was like the 2K soundtrack one year. They just did all like Mozart and Beethoven. I wouldn't love. One of the first things I do when I start 2K is go into the menu, turn the music volume all the way down. That is the first thing I do. I have no interest in it. I could not name one song on the 2K beats. I have not listened to one song. It is the first thing I do. But if they were to make the 2Ks like all like this, I would be so down. So down. I'm glad you like it, Shepard. Glad you like it, man. Honestly, one of the things I thought about was I watch YouTube. You know, I've said it before. I watch podcasts on YouTube before bed, and it's one of my favorite things is to watch like a cool YouTube Myteam video, and that's why I make longer videos, because I'm like about to go to bed and I don't want the video to end in 8 minutes. I want to lock into a video for like 20 minutes. It takes me 20 minutes to fall asleep. So I want like a 20-minute good chill YouTube video, not some dude like screaming at me, just a chill video. And so I don't know, that's part of my theme. I'm like, yo, if y'all just want to pop on my daily video and pass out, like I at least want that to be an option. I know some people watch it during the day, that's fine. But if some people, I'm like, literally, I want my video to be chill enough that you could hypothetically fall asleep to. Maybe that's not the best channel trajectory now that I say it, but it has been in my mind. I'm like, I want to chill. My channel should be chill. I'm not going to be that guy's screaming and getting super mad or anything, at least in the daily video. If you watch my live stream and I'm playing King of the Court, I might get a little hyped up, but especially on a chill Thursday, we're just vibing. No reason to get too hyped, man. I doubt they ever would. I'm just relaxing and a change of pace. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm excited. Yeah, for now we're sticking, you know, with the chill daily video vibes. Maybe one day the channel evolves. I was like, you know, I think we'll stick with the daily at least through season. My goal is like through season 6. I think there's a need for a daily video. But content gets a little quieter, man. Season 7, season 8. So I'm like, maybe I don't do dailies then, but I do more themed videos, like the King's Theme Team series. Maybe a Road to Tier 1 series. Maybe that would be sweaty, dude. I don't know if I'm ready for that sweat. I do think you guys would resonate with a road, like a Big D Guru Road to Tier 1 showdown grind, and I like use all my MT, not all of it, but like spend a couple million MT to build out a really elite lineup and just go and sweat in showdown. I part of me thinks that would be good content, and maybe one day we do that. Maybe one day we do a full no money spent. I think I'll do a no money spent 2027. That's kind of what I'm lining up, just because this year, yes, I'm only pro money spent and I don't rip packs, and I talk about that on the channel, but it's still different when it's a full no money spent grind. As I lose another game, man, I'm not even focused. But I know we got some stats. Archibald got 11. We take. You don't have to win, you just need to get stats. He's up to 22. This is not the best lineup. Oh, wait. That was wrong guy. Okay, Clark got 8, so he's up to 19. Archibald got 11, so he's up to 26. And we only made 1 3. And let me guess, no dunks? Not ideal, dude. These guys are kind of buns, dude. I just want to get these guys done. That's why I was kind of prioritizing some of the less fun, like Clark and Archibald. Let's get these guys done, man. Damn, we can't end on a loss. I've got to play one more. I did not want to play. All right, so what we're going to do is, 1, I'm getting that back, and 2, we're going winner chicken dinner on this game, dude. I'm done with you, bro. There's the season 4 exchange. We don't need that. I was hoping for Kawhi Leonard, man. I was kind of hoping for Kawhi Leonard. All right, last game we're going to play, and then we'll check in on the auction house. And then I do got to sign off. I got a milkshake downstairs, and I mean, it's only fair if I go down and indulge. It's only fair. Oh, I need some water too, man. I'm thirsty. That trampoline park took it out of me, guys. Drink your water. Oh, pardon me. Goodness, I do love water. Clark, big 3. We needed it. We needed it. I mean, the team, these three guys, I mean, their confidence has to be a little low after that last loss. Didn't feel good losing it. I mean, Nate Archibald, he's got his coach just reaming him in the press, being like, this is one of the worst amethysts out there. I mean, that can't boost his confidence. He's seen the articles of me, kind of discrediting him. He's seen it. And as a coach, I'm trying to light a fire under the guy. I need Nate Archibald to play better. Like I said, it was like when George Gervin came in and just hooped and got his stats done. That's what I need from Nate Archibald right now. And he's just not doing it. And so I'm a little frustrated. But I can't give up on him as the coach. It's like, dude, Archie Clark is out here hitting 53% contested threes, dude. Like, he is holding his end of the bargain. I just need 8. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. That's what we need you to do. J-Man the Great, my guy, dude. I like you, J-Man, because we have similar taste in names. I think I told you last time, my very first AOL Instant Messenger name was D-Man the Great 8. So we have J-Man the Great Big. What is up, bro? How was your night, dude? We're chilling. We're on the greatness grind. Our body's a little sore. We went to the trampoline park today. We had a really fun time with my nephew. Winding down the stream, trying to end on a win, man. We just lost a breakout game. How to use a winner chicken dinner. Don't tell anyone, dude. Keep that one between us, J-Man. Just keep that one between me and you if you don't mind, because I don't like admitting that I lose breakout games. I'm one of those guys where I'll just deny it. Just like, me? No. Lose a breakout game? Are you kidding me? So I just use the chicken dinner, or I use that one that recovers the loss, I'll just be like, hey, someone's gonna be like, yo, it's on your live stream, like it's up on your YouTube channel. And I'll just be like, nah, I must be the wrong guy. And then they send me the actual clip, and then I'm just like, nah, that's probably AI. Like, I'll just keep denying it. Dude. And then we'll just kind of be at like a weird standstill. And like, no, don't, like, Guru, like it happened. And we're like, nah, that's the wrong guy, dude. And you just like walk away or something. All right, well, I just threw the ball away. Yeah, maybe not. Whenever I make a turnover, when I'm trying to like make a point, I always think, I'm like, maybe that's not a good point. Maybe what I just said is not valid. And then conversely, if I like green a shot, when I say something profound, I'm like, dang, whatever I just said was extra good because I greened a shot. Like, I just missed that shot. So just forget what I just said. Kind of like, is that superstitious, or is that just, do you guys do that too? I don't know. All right. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I hit the wrong button, dude. Are they going to win? Like I said, this team needs some confidence boosting. Archibald to Clark in the corner. Thank you, Clark. Like I said, Clark is holding up his end of the bargain, dude. What, it's this Archibald card. Rolls, you got any advice, man? You kind of seem to be the small guard whisperer. We got Nate Robinson and Spud Webb down, but this Nate Archibald, man, he's a different category altogether. I don't know what to do with this guy, dude. I tried tough love. I didn't really try like sincere coaching. I didn't pull him aside and be like, yo, man, like, what's wrong? Like, we need you to play a little bit. I didn't try that, I'll be honest. But maybe I do need to try that, because at this point, something's got to give, dude. You know what I mean? It's a little stitious. Yeah, it's not superstitious. It's a little stitious. Okay, I'll take that. I like being a little stitious. Yeah, I'm not superstitious. I'm just the right amount of stitious. All right, Archibald. Okay, I'm just a little stitious. All right, Archibald, I kind of forgive you, but I think I'm still carrying some of that resentment. I'm gonna try to work through it tonight. I'll be honest, Archibald, I'm kind of done with you just for the night, dude. I need a break from you, Archibald. You hurt me, dude. You hurt me, Archibald. And I'll get over it. I will. Maybe tomorrow we look up your Wikipedia, Archibald, but I gotta think about that, dude, because we've been through a lot, man, and not all of it was good. All right, I'm gonna do this, spin the wheel, and then Kawhi Leonard's gonna pop up. Pardon me. I'm gonna spin this wheel, and then Kawhi Leonard's gonna pop up. I'm pulling a page out of COG Shepherd. Why? Oh, is it 10K though? 3K, whatever. All right, we'll play that one tomorrow. Deal. We'll play that one tomorrow. Okay, so we got a lot done tonight. McAdoo, Archibald, Clark. Dude, we're close, boys. Cousins is just getting points from being in the Kings theme team. I use him online too, bro. Cousins is a good card, boys. I do like that Cousins card. I do. And we got all the dunking done. All we need is a few more dunks, dude. All we need is a few more assists. We got the challenges done, boys. We done the milking. We get to drink the cream. I heard that there's this old movie, man. Someone can find this movie for me. This was an obscure movie my parents showed me years and years ago, and I don't remember anything else about the movie except one scene where it was like an arranged marriage or something, and the guy had to go. It was like the first night of the marriage. Not going to get into details. You can kind of guess what happened. And the guy's all like nervous. It was an arranged marriage. He doesn't even know the girl. And like the ranch hand pulls him aside and he's like, bro, he's like, don't stress, man. He's like, you done the milking. Go drink the cream. It's like, so it's the phrase, it works either way. But yeah, you've done all the hard work. Enjoy the benefits. That's kind of where we're at with this greatness grind. You know what I mean? GG's, Guru. Oh, you are cruising on it. Pretty cruising, man. We're good. We just got a lot to do, bro. 800, 700 threes. That's going to take a while. I could bleed into next season even. That's a lot of threes, guys. Like, I've been playing a lot. I think I've gotten like 300 threes over the last like 3 days. So that might be another 7-8 days just to get these threes. I think I can get scoring, assists, and dunks maybe done by the end of the weekend. At least these two. Dunks might be like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then threes might be like all-star. Just being realistic. But who knows? Even that's not that long away. And then I'll have Wade. So that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. Making sure we're good on challenge. I'm at 6. Dude, the threes, bro, they take a while, man. They take a while, especially if you're prioritizing dunks at all. Like, at all. I'm like, how was I scoring before? I don't know. You can only get 1 bucket per assist, right? And you can only get, it can either be a 3 or a dunk, but there's just so many non-dunk or 3 buckets that you may get. And I don't know, it's just weird. But it happens. Let's check the auction house. I don't think I have any active. Oh, no, I don't have any active bids, man. Kind of sad, dude. Like, kind of a sad day when Big D Guru doesn't have any active bids. Why don't we fix that? We'll bid on a bunch of things before we sign off. That's actually my favorite thing to do. Just bid on stuff and go to bed and then wake up and see what you won. This Jerry Sloan card, man, he's so weird. He just goes up and he goes down and he goes all around. Ricky Davis, 20K. I'll take a Ricky at 20. Not much more, boys. Not much more. No, sir. I know my point. I know my breaking point. Show me this crystal. We got a couple in the 30s. I'm happy. Definitely bid on this one. If I can get her in 30s, we're good. 593, but yeah, only K. Yeah, we're in the same exact boat, bro. I looks like our grinds kind of went the same way. I got KG done real quick and just fell behind on dunks, assists, and threes. Just couldn't get as many as I needed to, and I'm finally kind of catching up with everything. And then we started taking care of the actual points challenges. I feel like I've been grinding so much. And that's what I'm saying. I think JSO said he got Wade. I'm like, bro, you are still in the top 5% of people who have gotten Wade. I think 95% of us do not have Wade yet. Of people who are actively going for Wade, I still think there's a lot of people who are lining up their shots. I play this game quite a bit and I'm still pretty far away. So the people that have got him, they are focused and they are grinding. There is no question. Look how rare Jerry Lucas is getting. We like this, man. I will bid on this one and this one. We can get him under 30. I think that's a pretty good buy. You will see these ones closer to 30, though. I know he's rare right now, but like, look, 39's not selling. I really do think his price is closer to 35. But anytime a car is that rare, we kind of like it. I've seen Morrison on buyout. Yeah, Morrison's on buyout. So keep an eye out for really extra badged out, like this one. I could win this one for under 100K. Maybe we could sell that on the weekend. Sell it on the weekend, you know what I mean, boys? But if I saw like a buyout, like if this was on buyout, I might just scoop them up. Might just go scoopy, you know what I mean, boys? I'm sure you can get some good Morrisons. Let's get a LeBron on buyout real quick. I will say this, there is more LeBrons on the market than there is Adam Morrisons. There's still a lot of LeBrons on the market, man. There is still a lot of LeBrons. John Starks, we might need to grab one of these guys. Yeah, we'll make a bid. We'll make a cheeky bid. We're winning this guy's around 20. Yeah, just right there. Just right there. Kevin Porter, that's my guy. He's a 20K card. Let's not get it twisted. He's just a 20K card. Omri, dude. You guys been watching this guy hoops, man. Not a bad card. He's gone down a little bit today. Would want him a little cheaper. That's fine. Let's check out this set. We got a lot of cards in this set. Jermaine O'Neal's a great one to flip. D-Remedy Ricky price went down. It did. Let me check. Yeah, and I think his floor, we're going to see his floor today, tomorrow, Saturday. It should be 20, bro. D-Remedy, it should be 20. Okay, hold on. Roll's got a quick question. 38 Legend GO or basic DM Shaq? Definitely, I would go Geo Embiid, bro. They made the Shaq good. He can kind of hit the three. I think Embiid's a superior player. As much as I do like a good Shaq, I personally, if I was building out a lineup, I would go Embiid. That's just me, though. Good question, though, Rolls. That's a tough one. Don't get me wrong. That DM Shack is nice. What's their prices? I mean, are they around the same price? I would think that DM Shack is a bit more. I would think. Who am I looking at? No, but yes, you. Oh, and we got to check out Richard. Dude, look at this Allen Houston, man. This guy was 25K. Dude, this guy was 25K, and he fluctuates. You'll be times when there's a bunch of 30K Allen Houstons up 10 hours away, but I'll be sleeping, man. That's about when I'm going to be up and about. 42 is too high, boys. I'm not bidding 42. I don't know who wants me to bid 42. I'm not going to bid for. I'll bid 29. You guys can, 29 is a good number to bid, all right? One Richard Jefferson up. One. What reality is this? Is this an alternate reality? It's supposed to be Thursday night, man. I don't see. Oh, a little buyout snipe. Jordan. I felt that one. I was like, I don't see. Oh, I do see. A little Jordan Clarkson buyout. We take Beast. One of my favorite. I actually really like this card art. I think they kind of replayed it from last year, but I really do like this card art. I've made a lot of MT flipping Beast. Even this is a borderline snipe. You could probably list Aldama for 30 and he'll sell. I'd rather win on bid around 20 and just, you know, that 4K MT could be my profit. So we'll wait. Hey, he's not there. Anthony Black, we can definitely make some MT on the right one. Looks like he's selling around 80 still. Can I get something in the 60s? 52! Guys, we out here. That was just barely listed. Yeah, I could sell that for probably, dude, that might be like a 20K MT hit right there. Nice. This is why you just pop on, boys. Just pop on. Not quite, Eddie. What other card do I like in this set? Couple ones, but I'd rather go to Jump Starts because we know we make MT on Nas Reed. We know we make. I will bid on this one. I will bid on that one, and then Dyson. I still gotta sell a Dyson, dude. I got a Dyson with 17 Hoffs and 2 Legends that I bought for 100K. I think I might just have to eat the 10K. I keep listing him on bid and no one bids on him. Kind of sad. There's a badged up in bid now. I think I can get Shaq for 1.2 soon. I need a dominant. I love a good dominant center, bro. So I mean, dude, my offense really runs through my center. So I definitely get what you mean. You can get Shaq for 1.2. I'm curious what that Embiid might be more expensive. I know how rare that Embiid card is, bro. I would say dealer's choice, dude. Dealer's choice. Embiid's going to hit the 3 a lot better. So if you're a pick and pop guy, Embiid all day. But if you're a pick and roll a bit more, go Shaq because he will hit the open 3. Like he'll hit the open 3. We're going to go a little lower on this Nickeil Alexander Walker. Cool. Great success. All those are good. I like what I just did there. Tis the season. I want to trade this set. I just don't have a ton of cards I love. Maybe Austin Reeves. Do people run this card? Kinda. I have not. This is like Kyle Korver. He's the guy I kind of wanted to start trading. Why is he not on buyout already? You would think Kyle Korver. No one wants this Zion. I'm not spending MT at Flash. We trade Flash. That said, I just don't always find the cards. Oh, I think I can make MT on this. We're gonna buy him. That's not. See, this is one of those ones like. Will I make a ton of MT? Probably not, and it's a bit of a risk. I gotta risk 32,000. Like that's to make like 5K MT. I'll probably list them for like 42 and sell, but still, we take a little late night. Jared McCain, you can make MT on. Okay, I want to try both Shaq and Embiid. Sar and KG really solid for me. Yeah, that dude. Well, the Sar KG combo. I mean, I'm running it myself. That's nasty. Eventually, I do want a bigger dominant center, and then just do KG and Sar, just a 1-2 punch. Like one starts, one off the bench. Probably Sar starting. I do think he's a little better just with that jump shot. But yeah, that's nice. And yeah, compare that with whoever, and it's going to be even nicer. No Spencer Dinwiddie, but keep an eye. This Dylan Brooks, man, people like this card. People run this card. He's always rare and he's always kind of expensive. It's a good example. Like, you might win this on bid, though, because not a ton of people are going to bid him up. As this bid just trickles down, is someone really going to hop in here and be like, oh, Dylan Brooks is worth 40K. I'm going to bid him up that high. Might just be able to win on bid. Goran Dragic, he's a little lower tier, but I think I'm still trying to sell one that I bought at 10 or 11, and I still can't sell them, but I'm listing them at like 20. So let's just go a little bit lower. I like that. I like that. And then Feastin, we always check on Okongwu. We've made a lot of MT on this dude. We really have. I've been trading Okongwu for a long, long time now. Shaq isn't a sniper, but I survived Diamond Camby. If you can make it with Diamond Camby, yo, that Camby can shoot a little bit, though. Let's not disrespect him too much. That Camby could hit the open three. No, if that's kind of your style, dude, honestly, man, I am a sucker for big names sometimes, dude. Like, I want to run Shaq. I like the dynamic duo with Shaq. He's a fun card to run, bro. There's just he's one of those player builds. There's not even a Shaq. Oh, there's one Shaq up, 20 legends, 20 Hoffs. Goodness gracious. No, this card is good, man. I mean, 75 3-point throw, a coach on there, maybe a takeover, but look at this, 99.99. Like, come on. They gave this card a 90 ball handle. I might need to run this card, bro. You're selling me on him. 98 block? Get out of here, dude. What's his strength? That might be, dude, 99 strength. Dude, maybe I need to run this card, Rolls. You are convincing me, bro. That is a nasty card, man. I would want to see the jump shot. I might need to watch a gameplay video, but dude, that is a nasty card. Yeah, I mean, low-key a steal here. This is a base Embiid. I wonder what I get him for. Let's just look at the stats. I mean, the 3-point is significant. The main difference is that player build, dude. And, dude, Shaq has a better ball handle. Significantly better defense. Not too significant, but better defense. What's the strength? This Embiid card is quite good. I mean, you're splitting hairs to a certain extent. The Shaq is just going to be bigger and stronger. It's crazy that the Shaq has better ball handle, too. Dude, after seeing it, man, maybe Shaq, bro, but that's just me. That's a tough one, bro. That is a tough one. There's a 40 legend one. Yeah, Rolls. Hey, dude, that's a good problem to have. Honestly, I'm selling myself on both. After seeing the Shaq, I think I'm switching my answer to Shaq, dude. That would just be fun, man. That would be really fun. Do I still have that Goran Dragic? Yeah, I still am trying to sell my Goran Dragic. I got a lot to sell still. Hopefully some of this stuff moves. Okay, we put the Dyson up for 24 hours. All right, that's a good number of bids just to sleep on. Good number. Oh, and we bought a couple things. We'll sell them. I have to sell those on the weekend. Hopefully, I think we got those on pretty good prices. Hopefully, we can sell that Buzelis. I'm not too worried about that Anthony Black. Like, this is a really good price for Anthony Black. 52 for Anthony Black. 10 for sure. We'll make profit on the Clarks that we just got. I think we'll make good profit on this Buzelis. I usually sell them for 40, 44. If I sell them for 40, that's only 3 KMT, not a ton. But this Black should definitely be. I might even use that card, but he's base. I'm a snob, man. At this point, when I buy a card, like if I were to buy an Anthony Black, I'm not buying a base Anthony Black. Like to use, like I'll flip that one. But I was like, yo, I want to try out Anthony Black. He's at least got to have, 10 extra Hoffs. He needs to be Hoffed out. Like, here's actually one I will bid on. It's 69 with that many extra Hoffs. I think he goes. Yeah, we'll bid on that 69. Could probably list him for 82. I think. All right. So those are a couple of kind of high-end buys. Good looks. Thanks for the input. You got it, Rolls. Hey, like I said, that's a tough one, man. Hey, if you ask 10 people, that 5 might say Embiid, 5 might say Shaq. It sounds like from your play style, I would lean Shaq. And then, yeah, like part of me is that's that biasy for elite legendary players. Not to say Embiid's not, he's not the same legend as Shaq. There's no question there. But yeah, dude, Shaq is a fun card to use. All right, I think we're pretty good. We got a bunch of bids in. Cool, guys. Well, we will wrap stream here. Let's do some shout outs. We always like to do shout outs to the chat. So, Rolls, you're a legend, bro. Appreciate you coming in, man. Looking forward to 2030. Like I said, guys, book out the calendar. Shepard, man, respect. Got the LeBron. Like I said, we'll shout it out for a few days at least. D Remedy, appreciate you coming in, bro. We had a really good talk about relaxation. I really appreciate all that, guys. That was a lot of fun. J-Man, hope you're good, bro. Glad you were in here. You're probably just listening, chilling, man. We respect that. Clumsy W, as always, bro. We appreciate you, man. Lieutenant Jambo, you're my guy, dude. Appreciate you coming in. Brandon, appreciate the input, dude. I like that you're thinking outside the box. Always asking good questions. Matt Mojo, guys, if you are not locked into Matt Mojo, definitely check him out. A great creator, always shows me a ton of love. So definitely an overlap between the Matt Mojo crew and the Guru crew. We're all good peeps, dude. Clumsy, appreciate you, man. JSO, shout out to you as well. See, we got Coldest Girl popped in with a milkshake, which we always have a ton of respect for milkshakes. We said what up to Clumsy, of course, bro. D Remedy, we said what up. Did I forget anybody? If I did, I do apologize, man. Zakian was in. He did the classic, kind of came in, said one thing, and then just invited me to a game. And we love Zakian for that. Jacob said what up earlier, man. Kylam came in. We really had a lot of the legends of the channel popping in. So appreciate everybody. Kind of a casual Thursday night stream. Agenda for the weekend. We will have our daily video tomorrow. We have a new set, new challenges, more ways to make NT in the auction house. We'll probably go live maybe for a little bit. And then Saturday, we're going to have to hop on. Maybe we get sweaty on King of the Court. They haven't updated the... Maybe they update the rewards. Who knows? We'll see about King of the Court. If not, maybe we need to play a few games with the King's theme team. The stream will be really lit this weekend. We'll have some fun, guys. So really appreciate all the support, man. W stream. I hope everyone has a good night. Get some relaxation mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever it takes. Drink water, eat some fruit. I'm going to go chill with Coldest Girl and eat a milkshake, boys. So we'll do a little bit of all the good stuff. Much love, guys. We will see you next time.